Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go. It's game time. It's Saturday night. And let's do a quick mic test. Hey, it's working now. Welcome in, everyone. We're going to have a great night tonight. It's the Avs. It's the Maple Leafs. And I cannot wait. The Avalanche, one of the great teams in hockey every single year. They are a powerhouse for sure. And I'm so glad we could be back here Saturday night to get together and have some fun. So we're going to roll up the sleeves. We're going to get set. So what's going on, Leo? Welcome in. Richard, thank you so much. I'm feeling way better. And thank you so much for the super chat, 20-pound super chat. Go Leafs, go. I really appreciate that. And you bet your bottom dollar, I am feeling much better. We'll see how the voice holds up tonight because we got back-to-back nights going on. It's the Leafs and the Avs tonight. It's the Leafs and the Wings tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Curtis, what's going on? Welcome in. Beverly, hello there. Leo saying hello. Richard, of course, what's up? And thank you again. Jim, how's it going? Go Leafs, go. John, hello. Hayden, what is up? JC in the house. What's up, Jonathan? Ivan, how's it going? Forrest, good to see you. Daniel in the house. What's up, Daniel? Welcome in. Ian, hello there. You're in tonight. You sounded... Oh, yeah, Ian, we're here no matter what, my friend. We are here no matter what. Mr. Man, what's going on? Welcome in. Austin Peters, hello there. Yo, yo, yo. Tristan, what's up? Welcome to the show, one and all. We're going to have some fun tonight, and I cannot wait. So let's get right into the lineups for the Avalanche. For the Avs, it's going to be Jonathan Drouin with Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen. We got Valeri Nichushkin, who I really like Nichushkin a lot. Russell, what's going on? Welcome in. Nichushkin with Ross Colton, who you may remember from Tampa Bay Lightning, and Logan O'Connor. We got Andrew Cogliano with Ryan Johansson and Joel Kivarianta. I'm never going to pronounce this name right. Kivarianta. We got Curtis McDermott with Frederick Olofsson and Jason Paulin. On the D sign, Devin Toews is paired up with arguably the greatest defender in the league today, Cale Makar. They're ahead of Samuel Girard and Josh Manson, and then Jack Johnson with Sam Malinsky. Between the pipes, we're expecting to see Georgiev getting the start here tonight. Fun time. What's going on? Welcome in. We are going to have a fun time tonight. Keep six. Good to see you. For those Maple Leafs, the white and blue, they might have had their 5-game winning streak snapped the other night. They're looking to start a new one tonight. We got the man, Matthew Knives, represent him here today. Can't really get that 23 in there. Matthew Knives with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Tyler Bertuzzi is here with JT John Tavares and Willie Nylander. Holmberg back in with Max Domi and Callie Yarncroc. Homie Holmberg having a great game last game. And then, of course, Bobby Mack with David Kempf and Noah Gregor. On the D side, Morgan Riley with TJ Brody. We got Simon Benoit, who's playing great hockey right now, with Jake McCabe. Mark Giordano is in there with Timothy Liljegren. And starting yet again, Marty Jones. Jones coming in tonight. Len, what's going on? I'm a stranger in the night. Good to see ya. So Marty Jones in there tonight. It leads us to believe we are going to see Samsonov tomorrow versus the Detroit Red Wings. Coach Keefe came out and said Jones will start tonight. He will not be starting tomorrow night. However, he did not say Samsonov would get the start tomorrow. We are just making that assumption he is going to start tomorrow. So those are the lineups. Of course, Nick Robertson, a healthy scratch yet again, which blows my mind. Could there be something in the works, including Nicky Robertson? It's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. No surprise, coach. Not a huge fan of his. He has played well when he's in the lineup, but he is out tonight. So those are the lineups. Both these teams having a pretty good season. The Leafs 21, 10-8. The Avs are 27, 12 and 3. 27 wins for the Avs. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year. They will meet again in Colorado the end of February. The hot hands to watch throughout this game. Of course, Nylander and MacKinnon, both some really hot hands, each with 9 points in their last 5 games. Nylander 4 goals, and 5 assists during that stretch. Natushkin 5 goals in his last 5 games. Riley, a great solid few games on defense. He's a +6 in the last 5. And of course, you got to keep an eye open for that AM34 guy. Austin Matthews has been ripping it. Guy is a scoring machine. Gord, how's it going? Me as well. Benoit has been very, very impressive. Taylor, how's it going? Welcome in. Benoit has definitely earned his spot with this group right now. I mean, I was really big on Lagesson. I like the way Lagesson has been playing, but Benoit has just taken the reins. He's found himself a solidified kind of spot on that second pairing, and he is not looking back. He is absolutely on fire. Over the last 10 games, the Avs are 8-1-1. This is a very good team coming in here. Toronto's going to have to play well. They cannot play the way they did just the other night. The Maple Leafs over their last 10, they are 5-3-2. So still a nice little streak they put together, but nothing like the Avs 8-1-1. That is absolutely vicious. They are looking super, super solid. The Leafs, of course, we talked about, Austin Matthews, and he has now 33 goals going into tonight. 33 goals for Matthews. But he does not lead this team in points. He's got 48 points. It's Willie Nylander, through 39 games played, has 57 points. That is absolutely wild. Onyx, what's going on? You need a jersey with the Samwell Beach. Sam Onyx, that is an amazing idea. Absolutely. That is a need, but might have to wait a little while, my friend. The cha-ching, bada bing. Those jerseys and getting them customized, you know what they're like. It's crazy. We just picked up the Matthew Knies jersey. We just picked up our Panther jersey. It's going to be a little bit before we get another jersey but that's a fantastic idea. I'm gonna have to remember that for next time for sure. Good thinking, my friend. Very good thinking. How was Matthews kept scoring when I got his jersey? Richard, that is funny. So I had this curse when I used to buy jerseys. Every time I get the guy's jersey, he'd be traded and shipped out of town. Luckily, that's not going to be the case with Matthew Nyes, but I feel ya. I feel ya. It's the curse when you buy someone's jersey. Usually something happens, right? And they turn around, they don't play as well, or they start losing. But he's going to play strong. Matthews is going to continue the tear he's on. 33 goals in 38 games. Ron, we got a pair of Rons coming in. Ron McRae, Ron Duffy, welcome in to you both. It's all about the merch. It really is, isn't it? These teams sell a ton of merch. Let's keep talking about the Marlies game last night. Keep sick. So we are definitely going to talk about some of the events that took place with the Marlies. Very, very interesting. Onyx, that's funny. Probably make you really itchy though, right? Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in everybody. It's Saturday night, the best night for hockey. We're getting ready. We're waiting for the anthems. Actually, the lights are down, the anthems are taking place, and then we will switch over to the game screen and get things going. Samsonov is the backup tonight. Jonesy is starting. Jonesy is playing. He will be in there. The question is, what happens tomorrow night? Jonesy won't be playing tomorrow against Detroit. Will it be Samsonov or will we see another move? Cameron, what's going on? Welcome in. Davey boy, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Could be tough. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, but this is going to be a fun game. The West Coast teams. Hang on, what are we getting an announcement here? What is this little ceremony? Oh, it's the First Nation announcement. All right. Kitchener won 5-2 yesterday. Yeah. Kitchener's got a decent team there. Canadian white trash guy, what's going on? Played very well versus Vegas. They're a solid team. Avs are a good team. Young Ghost, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go Leafs. Absolutely. Again, thank you all for being here. Make sure you do hit that like button as you're coming in. Hit that like button. We would appreciate it. That's why I'm so itchy. Onyx, that's awesome. Peter, what's going on? I joined the Senators Dating Club by accident. Called. Oh, Peter, you cracked me up. Dennis should play tomorrow. So I think that would be awesome, John. I think that would be very, very cool if they called him back up and let him play. But I don't think that is going to be the case, but you never know. You never know. Renkov got a Hattie. Sweet. He's such a good young talent. Grandpa the Gamer, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. The anthems are underway, which means we are less than 5 minutes away from puck drop. They will fly through these. Leonard, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Let me take this time while they're going through the anthems to remind everybody, maybe we have some first-time viewers here with us, that while you are watching, while you're hanging out with us, you're earning points in the stream. You can check your points at any time by typing exclamation mark points in the chat. That will tell you exactly what you've earned. And then you can use them to redeem and bring up graphics on the screen for the Leafs, for the Avs, for all kinds of other things. Bon, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really good game. Like that they skip anthems almost every game except for when there's an important speech. It's true. Well, they don't skip the anthems. They just normally don't show them. But Saturday nights, it's kind of a tradition. They always show them. And I kind of like when they show the anthems. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that traditionalist side of me, but I quite enjoy it. Too bad it's on NHL Network, so I can't listen while watching the game. I didn't know. Those backhand goals from yesterday, Matthew. Oh, yeah. Matthew's something else. Gord, what's going on? Got a guy in my class that drives a Zamboni on weekends. You know, if they need a backstopper option tomorrow, that's really funny. And please, no more Zamboni drivers. Would like to sleep. What's going on? Welcome in. Rick, what's up? Good to see you, TSN. Yeah, they always skip the anthems. I like it. I like having them. I'm betting Hildebeest plays tomorrow. That would be great to see. I think a lot of Leaf fans would like to see what he could do. There was a great shot of him. Who was he standing next to Domi? I forget who it was, but Hildebeest is like 6'7". He is an absolute monster. And for being someone at that size, 6'7", he can move very, very well. So it would be great to see him get a start, especially against Detroit, an original six rival. That would be a fun matchup for sure. Absolutely. But we'll see if that comes to be or if Sammy's going to get back in there. I think they'll give Samsonov a chance tomorrow. He's going to be on a very short leash, Davey boy. After kind of the break they gave him, trying to get his head back into it. If he comes back in and gets blown out of the water, you're right. I think Sammy will be done. Various, what's going on? Taller goalie, bigger 5-hole. That's a very valid point. Very valid point. Jennifer, what's going on? Very close game. I say Jennifer's calling overtime already. All right, let's get to the game screen. Let's get ready to rock and roll here. Puck drop coming up in just moments. Georgiev is the starter here for Colorado. He's been okay. He hasn't been lights out great. He's had his ups and downs, but here comes Marty Jones, an 8-3-1 record with a .928 save percentage, 2 shutouts already. He has definitely done his job. Why not just board up the goal, right? At 6'7" with that equipment, there's not a lot to shoot at. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it. If you haven't, follow like those folks, hit that button. Let's go. Time to drop the puck. Get this game underway. Here we go. Matthews versus MacKinnon. And the Avs going to get this puck off the draw. They're going to dump it right in, and the chase is on. Toronto gets it to the line. Makar has it. He's going to take the first shot of the game. Jonesy with an awkward save. Jonesy was kind of sailing across, and he kind of faded around and kind of fell backwards. That was a very, very bizarre stop as he kind of was squeezing it and fell back and had to be careful. That did not trickle in. Riley standing in front, tied up with Rantanen, and the first shot goes to the Avs. Nye's going to put that one in. Makar already making his presence felt. Coming around, Truin putting it in. This is stolen by the Avs. McKinnon's playing it around. Avs going to work it up to the Leafs blue line. They're going to chip it in. Morgan Riley going in there first. Linda, how's it going? Welcome in. Nope, haven't missed anything yet. Got to get Hildebeest some reps at this point. See what you got. I agree, Gord. Absolutely. Here comes Brody. He's going to bring it up to the red line and flip this one in all the way down behind the Avs net. Fourth line comes out for the Maple Leafs. They had a good game a couple of days ago. Let's see if they can continue to play. Offside call. The Avs got to turn around. Gregor back to scoop this one up. Here comes NG. Noah Gregor flying. He's going to tip this one into McMahon. Tried to chip it in deep. Couldn't do it. Got held up. Avs coming right back the other way. Karanta going to send this one in. It's deflected right on. Jones with a nice little stick save there, sending it over into the corner. Bringing it around. Leafs clear. This is going to roll out. Avalanche back in their own zone. Going to hang on to this puck. Both teams making some changes. Here's a long pass up. Tavares line coming on now. Giordano fishing it at the Leaf blue line. Gets it out, but it's only temporary. The Avs going to hammer it right back in. Giordano again. Going to stop it. Going to send this around to Liljegren. Liljegren up the boards, and Toronto trying to chip it out. Finally, Tavares brings it out, sends it over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi takes it off the skate, then takes a little bit of bump. 2 minutes gone here. Good pace of play, but it's been Avs. Here's another shot and another save by Jonesy. The Avs definitely have the jump early on in this hockey game. Matthew, what's going on? Go Avs, go. Kathy, good evening. Good to see you. Here comes Big Willie Styles. Drops it off for Tavares. Sends it back for Nylander. Tried to chop that one down. Avs are jumping on these loose pucks real quick. And that's going to be an icing call. But Colorado, they are getting on that puck and they are moving it really quickly up the ice. Most goals since November 13th. Austin Matthews is tied with Natushkin. Natushkin and Matthews each with 20 goals since November 30th. Zach Hyman and Sam Reinhart just behind them as well with 19. Roger, hello there. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Leafs going to win it back to McCabe. McCabe going cross ice. Going to take a long shot. That one's going to sail just wide. Toronto has yet to get an official shot on net. Liljegren going to knock this one down. It comes over to Domi. Max Domi taking a look. Going to feed this up to Holmberg. He's going to shovel this one in. Oh, coming in, waving the flag on the go with CeeLo. What's up, my man? Hope you're doing well. CeeLo, we got to catch up one of these days. We'll set up some time, but good to see you, my friend. CeeLo, Nashville Predators, biggest fan. B Disney, how's it going? If you are a Preds fan, you got to check out On the Go with CeeLo. Here's Domi trying to send this one back. Toronto just can't get it going. Colorado sending it all the way down. Jonesy plays it around behind the net. Picked up, coming around. Here comes Toronto. Going to try it again. They get it to the red line. Matty Nyes is going to put this one down. Georgiev comes out to stop it. Marner kind of going in against Jack Johnson. Johnson's going to play it up. Matthews steals it, plays it in. Took a bump from Johnson, so he couldn't get anything going. MacKinnon has it stolen by Matthews. Matthews taking a shot. That one gets blocked. Marner and Nyes both weren't skating. Nyes trying to knock this one down. Matthews in there as well. Comes to the line, and the Avs going to scoop this one out. Comes to Rantanen. Rantanen's going to bring it in. He gets stopped at the line. Nyes trying to get it to Matthews. Cannot do it. Manson going to bring it right back in. Matthews coming back to scoop up the loose puck. He's going to turn, takes a look, and then starts skating. Now he flips it to Morgan Riley, who shoots that one in. I got the Dolphins tonight in KC. Yeah, that's a good pick, Matthew. That's a good pick. KC's going to be tough, though. Two good teams going head-to-head. O'Connor going in there against Giordano. Moves the puck around. Toronto's going to get it to the line. That one does come out. It's going to be offside. So they got to leave the zone. Go Leafs, go. Chan is starting to flood around Scotiabank Arena. Here comes Liljegren. He's going to pass this one up to McMahon. McMahon taking a sharp angle shot. Nice little stop there. Gets the rebound. Tries to feed it back to Benoit. And that one is knocked all the way out. Toronto at least got a shot on net. They have to keep this one going. Have to keep the pressure building. This one going into the corner, and it's going to be deflected up and out of play. So just about 5 minutes gone here in the first period. And JVR just scored. Jay, listen, he's still a good player. He can still get it going. There we go. 50 likes on the board already. Great job, everybody, coming in, hitting those likes. Now it's time to go at the other 50 and work that up to 100. Cod, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Taking a look, Tavares on the draw, loses that, comes to Makar at the point. Makar's going to send that one in, misses the net, going around far side. Colorado wearing the white jerseys, Toronto in the blues. Avs with the puck, coming around, dropping it off from Makar. Makar tried to spin around from Benoit. Benoit made a nice play. Gets it up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi with the world's worst pass, trying to hit Nylander, and he passed it about 5 feet behind him. Now Bertuzzi misses the puck as it comes across the ice. Little fancy pants deke there by Rantanen, gets it knocked down. Here's a shot from the point. That hits somebody in front, gets knocked down. Bertuzzi can't take his man. Oy, oy, oy. This is painful to watch. Avs are toying with them right now. Bring it around in front. Jonesy with the paddle down. Going to steer it behind the net. Benoit steps on it. Going to kick it over to Bertuzzi, who gets it to Riley. Riley shoving that up. It's going to come all the way down the ice and be an icing call on Toronto. Not a good start to this game. Not a good start at all. Leafs are scrambling. They're chasing. They're running around. The Avs, though, in full control. They've had a handful of shots, but they are holding them together. Antonio, how's it going? Not yet, CeeLo. Not yet. But you know he will. You know he's got skill. All right. Oh, so there you go. They just made the comment. Morgan Riley has officially been selected to the All-Star team. Congratulations, Morgan Riley. His first official All-Star selection. Here's a shot that goes wide. Toronto's going to chip this one out. Let's hear it for Morgan Riley. Fantastic news. I hadn't seen any updates before this game started, but they just said Morgan Rielly officially now selected to the All-Star team. That is outstanding. Very well deserved. Rielly having such a great season as as he's getting some work done on his nose, the bridge of his nose, a little bit of a cut, so he's getting that tended to. But that's awesome. I think Ryan O'Reilly's having a great year. He's playing well. So thought the Avs, Vegas, Vancouver, Boston will run over this Leafs team in the playoffs. We'll see. We will see. Move Bert to the healthy scratch line. No kidding. Minus 25 in Kansas City. Wow, that's cold. Josh, what's going on? Bringing Carlton the Bear to the show. Welcome in. Here's a shot. They score. How did that happen? Max Domi, Maximilian. He's going to put that one in. What just a broken play. This came to the line. He kind of took a whack at it. That was a knuckle puck extraordinaire. Did Holmberg get a piece? Holmberg might have got a piece of this one. I can't see. Holmberg definitely took a swipe at this. Here, let's see from this angle. No, I think Holmberg misses it. I think this actually goes off the chest of the Colorado player Josh Manson. Though it definitely changed direction, but I think it's off the Colorado player. So we'll see if Domi's going to get credit or if they're going to give it to Holmberg. But regardless, Toronto is on the board. 1-0 as Panama blasting through the arena. I love that they're playing Panama as the goal song. Holmberg looking better than Bertuzzi. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 1-0 Toronto as this puck is going to be shot in for icing. So on TV, they're talking about giving it to Domi. On NHL.com, they have it listed as Holmberg. So they're kind of talking about it now on the TV, just like what we said. It went off of Manson, so they will change this on the NHL scoring. That will be Domi's goal. That will be Domi's goal. We'll watch for that correction. William, how's it going? Go Leafs go. As Don Cherry would say, that's why you throw pucks to the net, kids. You never know what's going to happen. CeeLo, the game's like 7 minutes old. The game is just getting going. They will pick it up. You can expect MacKinnon to definitely get involved. It's about time we got a goal bounced. Yeah, it is about time we got it going, bouncing our way. That is definitely what's needed. But wow, thanks for coming in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Saturday Night Hockey. The Leafs and the Avs in a good game, a good pace so far. The Leafs getting the hockey gods on their side, getting a puck to go in just moments ago. 1-0 Toronto. As you are just joining us, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and of course, hit that subscribe. Thank you so much for all your support here with us on this channel. When I redeemed, they scored. There you go, Josh. You got it going. Leo bringing in the shut your pie hole. We love it. We love it. So welcome and thank you. And we're going to have a good show tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Mark says, I got my only goal one year when I shot the puck down the ice and I was sitting on the back. Mark, that's funny. Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. All you have to do is touch that puck and have it cross the line. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be fancy. As long as it goes in. 6 in a row with points. There you go, Roger. That's right. That is right. Matthew, the Avs have not scored. Please don't spread false news. I know you want them to. 1T Horns, what's going on? Domi got the goal. Yes, indeed. It was pretty good. Holmberg had that beauty goal against San Jose, the one-handed goal. That was amazing, and he's continued to play very well. If you didn't see that one-handed goal by Holmberg, Go over to our channel and check out our shorts section. We have that posted. I think God watches hockey. That's why he invented the universe. Absolutely. Canadian white trash guy. 100% correct. Here's a shot being tipped into the corner. Avs to the point to Makar. Makar going to send that in. That one's tipped just wide. Duran trying to get in there. Taves going to send it to the line. Comes to Makar again. He's coming right up to the dot. He shoots, and that one's going to be deflected wide again. Makar throwing darts, and they're just missing right now. ESPN had said Holmberg got the tip and got the goal. Yeah, it was a very close play. Holmberg took a swipe at it, but it actually missed Holmberg's stick and hit the Colorado player just past it. So depending on the angle you saw, it was very close. But I'm fairly confident that is going to be changed everywhere to Domi's goal. Brody going to move this one up. Puck's going to roll down into the Avs zone. Everybody's making some line changes right now. Colorado hanging on to this behind their own net. Folks, if the Leafs score 4 goals, Sam will go shirtless out. CeeLo, I don't know about tonight, man. It's really cold outside. It is really cold today. Sam, did you see the Montreal goal a week ago? Everyone thought the whistle. No, I'm a stranger in the night. I did not see that. That must have been hysterical. I bet you everybody just stopped moving and stopped skating. I've seen similar plays where that happens, where sometimes somebody in the crowd will blow a whistle, and it just messes with everyone. There you go, Hayden. Max Domi. Gregor trying to scoop this one through. They finally now announce it and give it to Domi. Coming around, here's McMahon. He's trying to scoop it out. Can't do it. Nice to see, though, Domi getting another goal. Here's another shot. Gets knocked down. McCabe's going to pick this one up. McCabe had a tough game the other game. He's going to pitch his head. Gregor coming in on a breakaway. Good pass protection. Good protection there with his leg. Blocking from the stripping the puck. And he comes up with a big hit. Excellent play. Great speed by Noah Gregor flying in. They're going to hold this one back. Colorado waiting as they are kind of organizing and getting themselves set here. Noah Gregor flying in. We are just about 9 minutes gone, and we only got 3 shots apiece. Liljegren going to play this one up to Nylander. Nylander has to be careful. There's a broken stick on the ice. Going to play this up to Giordano. He's going to carry it across. Monty, how's it going? Welcome in. Bertuzzi putting this one deep in the Avs zone. Going to be stopped there behind the net. Colorado going to whip this around the corner. Liljegren, nice job to keep that one in. Getting it up to Tavares. Tavares in there fighting against Andrew Cogliano. Cogliano has been such an important utility player for so many teams. Going to put it down low. Toronto. Nylander behind the net. Coming out in front. Tries to feed it through the skates. Now he gets it in front. And they can't knock it out of the air. Nice play there by Manson to just get enough to disrupt Nylander's chance. In the corner, Manson going to try and put it in front. He does. The Avs starting to work this one out. And they get it out and down the ice. TJ Brody back to pick this one up. He's going to turn and clear this one up. This is going to go all the way down. No icing call. It's Makar. He's going to come back and grab this one. We are just about 10 minutes gone in this first period in a great pace to this hockey game. And we got an icing call on Colorado. So this is going to come all the way back down into the Avs zone. Cartoons, what's going on? Welcome in. Holmberg and Yarncroc are on there with Domi. So homie Holmberg getting some time with Max Domi, and they're looking pretty good. I still like Robertson in that spot, but I can't take anything away from Holmberg. He's looked really good as of late. So face off, I think it's going to be just to the right-hand side of the goaltender. Pack, what's going on? Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Matthews versus MacKinnon again. Matthews going to win this one back to Riley. Riley with it. Taking a look. Gets it to Matthews, who rips it. And a nice stop by Georgiev. Right on Matthews. Wow, that was an absolute rocket. Matthews was all over that one. Unfortunately, he shot it right into Georgiev. Didn't get much to move that one around. True gush, mate. What year did the NHL change home jerseys from white to dark? That was recently. I don't remember the exact year, but I believe it's within the last 10 years. Matthews picking up this puck. He's going to cycle around. Shoveling it in. Another shot right on. And Georgiev coming up with a save. Not so much did he come up with a save, more than the puck just hit him. Here's MacKinnon ripping it. That one's going wide. Back to the line to Makar. Makar putting it through. Tristan's got his Tavares jersey on. I've got my Nyes jersey on. Richard, are you wearing your Matthews jersey? What jersey is everybody wearing right now? Leafs going to bring this one out. Chipping in. What a steal. Morgan Riley scores on the backhand. Morgan Riley, son of a gun. What an unbelievable play. Morgan Riley says, you know why you selected me to the All-Star team? This is why. Morgan Riley picks the pocket of the Avalanche player, walks right in, and an absolute beauty of a backhand. Morgan Riley, he started the rush. That was almost a Bobby Orr goal. He started the rush in his own zone. He went to tip it in, and Devin Toews knocked it down. And then Riley said, well, since I'm here, I may as well just take this from you. And he got a lightning lane right to the net and backhanded that over Georgiev. That was vicious. You got the touch. Great play there. Wow. So to answer that question about the jerseys, I think it was the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. I think I said 10 years, so a little bit longer. Early 2000s is where I'll go. Am I in the ballpark there? Get a Riley redeem. Yeah, we got to find a good Riley redeem. That was absolutely awesome, wasn't it, LA Knight? Yeah. Morgan Riley created his own police escort to that goal. He certainly did. That was his, they rolled out the red carpet and let him walk right down the lane with that one. What a great goal. All-Star Riley. That was an absolute beauty. Oh, I got to update the, I was so blinded by the light on that fantastic Morgan Riley goal, I forgot to update it. 11 goals by defense this season for the Leafs. It's at the bottom of the league, 30th of the league. Their D has not scored a ton. Jeff, what's going on? Go Leafs, go. 2 points tonight, 2 giveaways. There you go. Giveaways can be deadly. The voice of Mike Myers. You mean?
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Toronto has this puck in the neutral zone. Turning around, this one is going to be dumped in. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. The Leafs have been playing absolutely outstanding. Right now, they were sloppy to start, but they look good. Rusty, no, Matthew, it's been a pretty clean game. It has been a very clean game. Liljegren putting this over to Giordano. Giordano on the move. He's going to carry this to the red line and just flips this one in. Here comes David Kempfin on the forecheck. Avs going to move this around. MacKinnon has it knocked away. Nylander almost stripped it from MacKinnon. Here come the Avs back the other way. They're going to move this ahead. Stepping in over the line. Drop pass by Gerard and a shot. That's going to sail just wide. MacKinnon coming down the left side. He's going to carry this through, and Bertuzzi took it away and gave it right back to him. MacKinnon sends it down to the point. Here's a shot by Manson. That gets knocked down, doesn't get all the way through. Jeff, absolutely. It's feeling better. It's feeling better. 100%. Colorado setting this one up. Here's a long shot. Jones makes a save. Rebound. They couldn't jump on it. Brody with some nice defense there. MacKinnon moving this one around. Getting some shots. There's one. It's down. Toronto gets to the line. Not out. Avs still working. Here's a shot. That one's tipped just wide. The Avs putting all kinds of shots towards the net right now. Finally, Toronto gets this one out and down the ice. Well, the refs aren't supposed to be exciting. Yes, Richard, that is correct. Max Domi is Ty's baby boy. Here's Makar walking in. He's going to take that shot. That's going to sail just wide. Is the Klingberg of offense. Tristan, I love that. That is outstanding. Coming to the line, Colorado tried to put it back in. A nice play there by Toronto to knock it down. They're going to reverse this one. Colorado trying to come right back in. And they do. Benoit's going to cut it off, throwing a little hit there towards Cogliano. Matthews picking it up in front of Benoit, over to McCabe. He's going to fan on the pass. Colorado's going to pick this one up, and they're going to put it in the corner. Trying to chase this down is Paulin. Benoit picks it up. He's going to go off the boards, off the PS5 sign, sending it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing call. Zach, what's going on? Welcome in. Need Willie to get a goal. Yeah, Willie needs to get one. He's got to get himself going now after signing that big deal. That makes me feel old. I'm right there with you, Richard. Right there with you. Toronto was a little slow off the start, but they have certainly picked it up here in the balance of this period. Again, thank you everybody for coming in. As you are coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that. And we want to get up to 100 likes, and we're getting closer. So make sure you hit that like. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe as well. Playing this one around. Toronto just inside the line. They're going to play this ahead. Here comes Matthews. He's actually going to turn back with it. Now he's going to pass it up as the Leafs are making some changes. It's Riley again, passing it back. Holmberg with a beauty of a shot. Georgiev is looking behind him. 5.5 to go. And Holmberg off the bench coming in with a fantastic opportunity. Homie Holmberg is feeling it. Right off the bench, a great shot. Just under the blocker. It hit under the blocker, ended up between the legs of Georgiev, and he did not see it. They're going to go to a commercial break. What a fun start to this game. Wow. I'll be honest with you. I was not sure after watching how the Leafs played the other night. I was not sure how they were going to come out with this Colorado team. I was afraid this Colorado team was going to be all over them and really giving Toronto a tough time, but not to be the case. Good to see. Very good to see. Joanna, hello there. Never have to apologize about being late. We're just happy to have you when you're able to make it. So thank you for joining us. For those that are watching us for the very first time, in case you missed it off the top, you're earning points just by hanging out with us. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. That will tell you what you've earned, and then you certainly can redeem your points to bring up other graphics on the screen. In a second. Thank you. Got to keep the fluids going tonight. MacKinnon needs to score tonight. Yeah, listen, MacKinnon's one of those players. When he goes beast mode, he can absolutely light it up. Avs are a great team, and it is good to see Toronto kind of playing at that same level. Ty's one of 3 Leafs I've met in person. Tim Horton and Sandin were the others. Well, Richard, first of all, the fact that you got to meet Tim Horton, unbelievable. What was Tim Horton like when you met him? You might have told us before. I don't remember. Sandin and Domi, yeah, they're okay. I'm sure they were both very pleasant. But Tim Horton, what was he like? I am very curious to know. Morgan Riley, a shooting percentage 100% tonight, 1 shot and a goal. Toronto working this down low in the Colorado zone, trying to go backdoor and across. Comes back to the line. Here's a shot that's going to not get through. Back to the line. Giordano, another shot block. Avs doing a nice job blocking some shots early on in this game. So is Toronto. And here's Holmberg again coming through. Has it rolling off his stick. Cycling around. Tim Hortons wasn't a great hockey player, but he made a mean cup of coffee. There it is. Digging away, banging at it, trying to get through. And they score! Toronto banging it in. Timothy Liljegren, another goal by a defense. Unbelievable. Timothy Liljegren. Yeah. Timothy Liljegren, Yarncroc doing all the work. Domi shovels it out in front. Holmberg missed it. They couldn't get it out. Giordano doing a nice job holding it in. Everyone's swinging away at it. And it just finds Liljegren, who shoots it through a crowd and makes no mistake. Timothy Liljegren. What a goal. What a period for Toronto. 3 goals on 9 shots. That is all kinds of wicked and wild. I was not expecting this. That's true, Matthew. That's true. I was only about 6 at the time, but he was really good with me and my family. Richard, that is so good to hear. So good to hear. Coming around, digging this back to the line. Colorado taking a look. Gonna flip this through. Let's get up. Let's get up for sure. Back to the line with a blast. That one's going to sail just wide. Colorado's in there. They're digging it in front. Toronto's going to scoop up the loose puck. Toronto moving this one through. They're going to put it down in the corner. Get it in there. Get it going. Kathy checking those points. Purple Queen, what's going on? Welcome in. Coming around on the corner. Off the boards. 4 minutes to go. Brody has it. Brody, he's digging. Matthews can't pick it up. Avs coming right in. Stopping, popping. Rantanen, he's trying to make some moves. Coming around behind the net. Toronto's doing a nice job defensively here. Riley battling with Rantanen. Rantanen to Taves. He goes cross ice. What a move. Is that Makar? Makar, what a move. Trying to hold that one in. Wow. They're able to get it all the way out. Rantanen coming right back, and here they go again. They're going to send this one up. It's going to be all the way down. Taves getting it. Coming around. Here's Matthews. Matthews cycling. Putting it in. To Marner. He can't shoot that one. This coming all the way down the ice. And Matthew is hoping for the Leafs to blow it. With 3 minutes to go. Nylander has that puck. They are looking solid right now. Puck going to put this one all the way down. And that's going to be an icing call. An icing call to bring the puck back to the Toronto zone. One sec. Okay, as long as it's not 3-1 Leafs lead, they'll start playing their heels. They can. If they start playing on their heels today, they're done. Here's Toronto bringing it right back in the Avs zone, cycling around behind the net. Going to come to the line. Giordano with it. Oh no, Giordano has it knocked off his stick, excuse me. And then he plays it all the way back down to Liljegren in his own zone. Craig, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Excellent first period for the Leafs. Lots of jump. Absolutely. A much better game here than we saw a couple of nights ago. Here's Toronto going to put this one deep in the Colorado zone. Here come the Avs. Avs going to work it up the right side of the ice. McCabe is going to rub his man off along the boards. Tavares coming in to get it. Side of the net coming out in front. Backhand. And Jones was there, but they could not put it on the net. O'Connor taking a look. Tipped right on. Nice stop by Jones. Here comes Yarncroc. Yarncroc going to carry this one up. He's just going to put this one in. Georgiev is going to grab it down, and he's going to hang on to it. Nice playing. Very nice playing. Really impressed with what they are doing here. They're going to go to another commercial break. So many commercials in hockey.
Hey, sorry, I went to the bank after work.
Boom. Gotta love commercials. Gotta love commercials when the going is good for the Leafs. And they are looking real good here today. So let's see. Did that work? Let's see. I'm trying something here. Yeah, okay, we should be good. I had to make sure that worked. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here. What a great first period. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. What's the news on Wall? Wall is on his way. There you go, Onyx. Looks good on you, my friend. Joseph Wall is practicing. He is on the ice now in full equipment, taking some shots. They still are being very cautious with him. Very cautious, as they should be. but Wall is on the ice and he is practicing. No timetable yet for his return, but it's all looking good. Yeah, you got it, Onyx. No problem, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy, what a period. 3-0 Maple Leafs and only on 11 shots. That is unbelievable that they're putting up so few shots and we're able to get a couple through. Not something you see all the time. Usually when a goalie's given up so many goals on so few shots, there's a goalie change to be made. Excuse me. They scored the 3 goals in 8 minutes and 41 seconds. That's pretty amazing. You're very welcome, Craig. And yeah, no need to rush. No need to rush. Wall will be back when he's ready. Jones right now is doing a great job holding down the fort. As long as the Leafs are continuing to get points, that's all that matters. So here we go. We're winding down this first period of play. Off the draw, it's going to go into the corner. MacKinnon there. He's going to send this down. This should be another icing call. And no, Jones came out to play it around. No icing. Toronto in their own zone, trying to get it out. Colorado doing a nice job on the forecheck. Hope he's back soon. I trust Samsonov as far as I can throw him. Exactly. Lori, good evening. Hope you're doing well, Lori. Good to see you. Matthews bringing this one in. Matthews stops. He has the puck. Working around. Going to fish it over to the point. Here's McCabe. He's going to take a shot. That one got knocked down. Coming around. Oh, sorry. It was Liljegren with the shot. Gosh, they got to untuck their jerseys. You can't read the numbers. Georgiev going to scoop this one down, and Matthew Nyes is going to bump into the goaltender. Unintentionally there, Makar is going to give him a little shove, and nothing more is going to come of that one because we know that wasn't intentional. But Liljegren with a nice shot, and he's playing with some serious confidence right now. He looks really, really good. And thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting those likes. We're now 20 likes away from 100. So if you haven't hit that like yet, give it a click. We would appreciate it. Wayne, what's going on? Good evening. Welcome to the show. Dina celebrating her 7 months as a young gun. Little firecracker. Go Leafs go. Absolutely. Here come the Avs. Trying to bring this one up. Under a minute to go now.
Last minute of play in this period.
Here's a shot from the point. That one's going to go wide. Jones is looking for it. The Avs going to send it back to the line again. Where is it? It's in the corner. Liljegren's going to get it up to Holmberg. Holmberg trying to get it to Yarncroc. He does. And Yarny brings it out over the line before taking a bump. Toronto doing a nice job trying to tie it up along the boards. And this is going to come back to Morgan Riley. Riley going to circle around. He's going to use his net for some protection. Hanging on to it. AAU, what's up, brother? I hope you are feeling a little better, my friend. Welcome in. Here comes Gregor going to carry this one in. Gregor going to feed it back. Big shot, rebound. Trying to shovel it in. Wow, that one came close. Glenn coming in 8 months celebrating. Go Avs. As Jones plays that away, the horn is going to go. And that's going to do it. A fantastic starting period for the Maple Leafs. Let's get over to the intermission screen.
You're watching Sam Welby experience.
Thank you, Dougie G. Much appreciated. Doug Gilmour, one of the best Leafs of all time. How can you not love that man? He is awesome. And by the way, I've had the pleasure of meeting Dougie a couple of times now, and he's so good in person. So great. Doug Gilmour, whatever you've heard about him in the past, I tell you, he has been very nice to me. So, Dougie, thank you. We appreciate you. All right, great opening period for Toronto. Your goal scorers. Max Domi picking up his 4th from Giordano and Liljegren. Morgan Riley picking up his 6th, unassisted. Was it really unassisted, though? And then, well, yeah, I guess it was because it was a turnover. And then Timothy Liljegren, his 2nd of the year, also unassisted. Liljegren with 2 points tonight. The defenders with 2 goals. Absolutely amazing. I'd love to meet Dougie. Yeah, cartoons, super good guy, super nice. In fact, the few Leafs that I have had the pleasure of meeting have all been really, really personable. Dougie's been great. Darcy Tucker was super nice, super friendly, loved to talk and share stories. I met Daryl Sittler. Daryl Sittler was amazing. He was really, really nice. So been pretty lucky with the few Leafs that I have met. Here are your stats from the first period of play. They have it listed 10-7 the shots. That will update because I think the Leafs actually had 11. 58.8% face-off percentage for the Leafs, 35% for the Avs. So the Leafs doing a much better job tonight in the face-off circle. I had the pleasure of meeting Dougie many times. Great guy, great all-time Leaf. Craig, absolutely, 100%. No penalties in that first period. First period penalty free, which is nice to see. Good, clean, skillful hockey. In the hit department, Toronto is actually leading in hits. And yes, I say that surprisingly because they haven't been doing a good job in the hit department. 15 hits to 9 from the Avalanche. 7 block shots for Toronto, 5 for the Avs. 4 giveaways for Toronto, 2 takeaways. And both those takeaways, I think, ended up being goals. 2 giveaways for the Avs, only 1 takeaway. That is your out of town, or sorry, those are your game stats. Now let's take a look at the out of town scoreboard. Lucas, good evening. Welcome in. Gilmore actually won the Stanley Cup in '89 with the Calgary Flames. Absolutely. He was great with the Flames. And what a steal that was. Wasn't it Gilmore? Who did we get from Calgary? Gilmore, Rick Natras, and there was another, Jamie McCowan, I think, all came over. Oh, boy. All right, you're out of town scoreboard. In the third period, it's the New Jersey Devils 3, the Florida Panthers 1. Come on, Florida. Pittsburgh is losing 2-0 to the Carolina Hurricanes. End of the first period there. Seattle and the Columbus Blue Jackets, end of the first, they are tied at 2s. End of the first, the Kings and the Red Wings are tied at 1s. End of the first, the Montreal Canadiens are ahead of the Oilers 1-0. In a pregame interview, it was pretty funny. The panel was asking Leon Draisaitl about one of the players. I forget who it was, somebody that wasn't playing tonight. And Leon Draisaitl said that so-and-so had the Montreal flu, meaning he said he was sick because he was afraid to play against Montreal. It's an ongoing hockey joke, and if you watched the show Shoresy, they make reference to that. So I thought it was very funny that Leon Draisaitl pulled out that line on an interview on TV. End of the first, the Ducks and the Lightning tied at 0s. The Flyers are up 1-0 over the Jets. End of the first. That's going to change. Games completed earlier today. The Rangers lost to the Capitals 3-2. Vancouver with the shutout 1-0 over the Sabres. And the Senators defeat the Sharks 5-4. Now you are up to date with the out of town scoreboard. And Rick Wamsley, that's right, Curtis. I forgot about Rick Wamsley. That's right. Pete and Frank Mahovlich gave me an autographed puck after a game when I went with my dad. Oh, that's awesome. Talk about a couple good players there. The Mahovliches. That is wild. My dad met Johnny Bauer. Jonesy. That is awesome. He was such a great guy. I never met Johnny Bauer, but the stories I've heard, just amazing. Mark got to meet Wendell Clark and got his autograph. Very nice. I did meet Wendell Clark one time. Actually, that's not true. 3 times I met Wendell Clark. One time I met him, he was really good in conversation. The other couple of times I ran into Wendell, he was very quiet, didn't have much to say. Manderville, as in Kent Manderville? Is that where you're with that, or is that where you're from? Toronto would have won in '93. Oh, Roger, let's not go there. Let's not go there. You'll get me off on a tangent for sure. Let's see. I want to make sure I get all the comments here. Wayne, what's going on? The first Leaf I ever met was Brett Selby. I also got to know Ings Hammerstrom when he came over with Salming. That is cool, Wayne. Very cool. James Reimer, Jamie McCowan. Yeah, all good ones. Fletcher pulled off that big trade, Leaf swap. Jamie McCown grew up on my street in Newmarket, played road hockey with him and his older brother. Craig, that is awesome. That was a huge, I mean, for its day, that was the steal of a trade. I mean, that was absolutely wild. But I love hearing those stories. I love hearing stories of people that, you grew up or, you were friends with somebody and then they ended up, playing in the league. We had, years ago, it was long after his time with the Leafs, but it was Dmitry Muranov. Dmitry Muranov, long after he retired, ended up um, being very near to some family where they lived. And in fact, I think it was one of my brothers played with one of their sons. So that was pretty cool. But I love stuff like that. Big Jam, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so yeah, we don't need that. Let's take a look at some news that's going around right now. Toronto Marlies. We kind of alluded to some news coming out of the Marlies arena the other night. Sittler came to my factory to sell us shrink wrap for 6. Oh, nice. Anytime you have a chance to meet Sittler in any situation, he's so good. Um, so the Toronto Marlies had a little bit of a situation the, the other day against the Belleville Senators. At the end of the second period, the guys have to kind of skate past each other when they're on the opposite sides of the rink. And so Hildeby was carrying a stick and he was skating through. And one of the Belleville Senators forwards, how do I pronounce this? Bakanji Imama, he kind of sticked, he kind of banged into Hildeby, kind of gave him a little jab, and it started a pretty big brouhaha. In fact, Kyle Clifford came flying off the bench and dropped the gloves and just got into it with this guy, which I don't want to say it's the right thing to do, but sticking up for your team in a situation like that, so you can't do that. So there's some suspensions here. This Banabi Imama has been given a 3-game suspension for leaving the. Oh, hang on. Kyle Clifford and that forward have both been issued 3-game suspensions. Leaving the bench for the purpose of a fight, you can't do that. But bit of an interesting situation there where Kyle Clifford, leaving the bench to come to the aid and really stick up for his team. So I like the sticking up for your team part, but you cannot stick a goaltender when you're skating by him. I don't like to see that at all. Ottawa's women's team is playing. That's good to see. That is good to hear. Listen, the women's hockey is very, very impressive. Oh dear Lord, they're showing some photos of the All-Star jerseys. What? Oh my dear God. Can I snap this? No, oh, it went too fast. All right. I'm trying to grab some screenshots. Oh, these are horrendous. These are horrible. NHL. Shame. Shame. I missed the first couple. Let me bring this up on screen. I'll get back to the news. But oh my God. Like really, really, what the hell are you thinking? Oh, it comes up blank. Oh, it won't let me take screenshots. Can you rewind and take a screenshot? I have the thing. We're gonna rewind and get a screenshot here, and show you what these jerseys look like. Actually, I wonder, do they release them online now? Let's see these tarps. Oh my God. I mean, this is just yeah, okay, here. I got a picture. Let me bring this up. Make sure you have Gravol or any anti-nausea meds near to you. This is like, what are you doing, NHL? There have been some horrendous jerseys, and I know I'm doing a really good sell job, and I'm sorry if you like these jerseys. I'm just giving the opinion of myself. Oh my God. Where did that screenshot just go? Where did it just go? All right, let's do this again. Screenshots. I can't believe it's these jerseys. All right, let's bring this in. You like them? All right, we got one vote to like them. Let us know what you guys think. Here we go. Boom. These are your all-star jerseys. What do you think? So, yeah, about that. Yikes. Listen, NHL, I get you're going for this kind of weird retro European style jersey. These are not good. Yeah, Big Jam, that sums it up. Good Lord. What on earth? Cheesy. I'm going to be sick now. They're ugly. I mean, listen, horrendous. If you like them, it's okay. No judgment. No judgment. If you're like, you know what, Sam? I disagree. That's kind of nice. Listen, no judgment. Um, uh, and I was looking forward to it. It's in Toronto. I got a basketball jersey when the All-Star game for the NBA was here. Would love to get an All-Star game jersey, but that's not gonna sell. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe this is just like a joke. Haha, we fooled you. And they're gonna unveil something else. Right? Oh man. Gordon, what's going on? I didn't like them at first, but they're growing on me a little bit, at least the blue one. All right, we'll leave them up. I'll leave them up a little bit. Maybe they'll all grow on us. Makes me think of the Power Rangers. Kathy, that's funny. Oh, garage sale items are on. Yeah, these are oh dear. All right, we'll bring those back up. Oh my gosh, the panel is wearing them. Okay, so these guys are wearing them on TV. Uh so the panel here at Sportsnet, they're all saying they like them. They're all saying they like them. I don't know. They'll grow on you like a child. Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, so let's get back to the news because that will make us forget about those horrendous jerseys. So I don't know if you saw big snowstorm up in the East Coast, and the Buffalo Stadium has been completely uh, completely snowed in. So they've actually delayed the Buffalo Pittsburgh football game to Monday. However, the Pittsburgh Penguins were supposed to play Monday night against the Seattle Kraken. So to avoid Pittsburgh fans having to choose which team they're going to support, because we know a lot of them are going to be watching the football game, they've actually moved the Penguins Kraken game from 6 p.m. to 1 p.m. because of the Pittsburgh Steelers wild card game against Buffalo. So that game is going to take place at 4:30. So if you're a Pittsburgh fan or you're in Pittsburgh, you got a great day of sports coming up. The Kraken and the Penguins at 1 p.m. And that's going to be followed by the Bills and the Steelers at 4:30 p.m. So good for Pittsburgh. And I like how sports leagues can be accommodating like that when they need to. The Sportsnet are being paid. That's true too. That is true too. I'm sure. The fan voting has started to announce more and more players in the supplementary voting process, I guess we'll call it. We announced earlier at the beginning of this game, in case you missed it, Morgan Rielly has officially been selected to go to the All-Star team. So Morgan Rielly finally, after all these years, gets his first All-Star appearance, which is going to be great. Krista, how's it going? Welcome in. A couple other players that have been announced. Jeremy Swayman, Boston goaltender, is going. Georgiev has been voted in, which I don't understand that one. Cale Makar has been voted in. Leon Draisaitl has been voted in. And Sergei Bobrovsky has been voted in. Onyx, 7 months as a young gun. Thank you, Onyx, for everything. Appreciate it. You are a big part of our community. And now we're Glad to have you. They've also announced the competitions for this year. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. They've announced the competitions for this year's skills comp, and they've added some new ones. Shocking. The NHL changing things up again. Great to see your vocal cords are center. Thank you, cartoons. Definitely feeling better. Here are the competitions for the All-Star game. And what we will probably do is we will do an All-Star game hangout, and we'll live stream while we're watching the skills, and we'll kind of talk through them together. So we have the fastest skater competition, the hardest shot competition. Those ones are both traditional. Then we get into some new ones. They have the passing challenge. I know they've done variations of this passing challenge in the past. We'll have to see how they've come up with it for this one. We have a new one-timers competition, which I actually like how this is going to sound. One-timers have become a very big part of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do this one-timer competition. Can I post my Team Canada promo? Sure, Rick. Absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead. That is no problem. You certainly can. There's a stick handling competition. Then we find ourselves with the accuracy shooting, which is a standard one. Then we have the one-on-one competition. That is going to be interesting. So we have one-on-one competition. And then finally, the obstacle course competition. It's kind of weird. They've done away with the breakaway competition, which was one of my favorites, where they would have, unless that's what they're calling the one-on-one, if the one-on-one is the breakaway. But when I hear one-on-one, I think one forward, one defender. Can they get in and score? That's kind of what I think. But those are the competitions that we're going to see coming up for the All-Star game in just a couple of short weeks. Also, the Vancouver Canucks are in trade talks with the Minnesota Wild about Joel Eriksson Ek. That's going to be interesting. Right now, Minnesota is asking a pretty steep price for him, but I think that would be a great, solid pickup. I like Eriksson Ek a lot. All right, let's get back. We're about to start the second period. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go. Here we are. Game on. Second period is underway. Thanks so much for hanging out. Now that Sam's voice is better, he can lend us all singing that. No, Peter, I will not be leading any singing. That's for sure. Here we go. Game is back on. If you're just coming in to join us for the second, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up, as we're 10 likes away from 100, and hit that subscribe button. Here comes Colorado. First shot on net. Following it up with a second one. Wow, they've really altered these shots around. So let's update our shot numbers. They've given Toronto 15 shots. And that Colorado shot will put them up to 9 now. Colorado holding it in the Leaf zone. MacKinnon trying to make a pass. Marner going to knock that one away. This coming through all the way out and down the ice. This is going to roll down. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Phil, hello there. And cheers, everybody. This is going to roll in all the way down. Jones going to come out to play this around. Brody setting it up off the boards. It does come out. And here comes McMahon. McMahon with a chance. Cutting in from a sharp angle. He shoots. That one misses. Is going to go wide. McCabe, good job holding that one in. Beverly coming in with the gifted membership. Beverly, thank you so much. Congratulations, Curtis, on receiving gifted membership. Again, Beverly, thank you so very much. Here comes Colorado. They're going to play this one out. This coming around. Abs trying to hold it in. Here's a blast off the chest. Leo needs his Timmies. Has to get that double-double going. All the way down behind the net. Here's Sam Malinsky. He's going to start to play this one up. Peter, that is true. I would concur. And this is going to be an icing call. So this is, offside, they're going to call it. So an offside call. They're going to get this set up and ready to go. Good stop, Jonesy being solid to start this. Nice deflection. No, just the just a little Perrier, just a little bubbly water. We'll get the tea going as well. No way, Tim Hortons is Brazilian now. All right, here we go. Toronto bringing this one, trying to get this one, out of their own zone. Tavares picking up the puck, going to play this one ahead. Taking a look, going to move it up. So we don't know who's going to start tomorrow. Here's a shot by Liljegren right on. That one's kicked aside. Hildeby. We were talking about Hildeby and the Marlies. They just said he had a 20-save shutout last night. Here's Nylander coming in. Shot's going to be blocked. There you go. Mark, are you buying? This coming around. Trying to get through. Love that Riley goal. It was a beauty of a goal. Gonna move this one around. Here comes Toronto, or the Avs. Avs moving it back up. Stepping around. Face-off circle. Driving towards the net. Nice play. Jones had the paddle down. Stick gets knocked out of his hands. Coming around to the line. Jones has no stick. Holmberg watching Makar. Makar, oh boy, can he stop on a dime. He's going to send this in. Jonesy covering the net. Leafs going to pick it up. They're going to get this to the line and out. Jonesy's got to go pick up his stick. 3-on-2 Toronto. Toronto going to fly it in. Nice job, Makar, to break that one up. He is so good. Playing it around. Domi with a great feed across. Oh, nice play there. And Georgiev in the total split save. Holmberg could not put that one in, trying to jam it in. Wow, what a save by Georgiev. He's going full out. Cup to the ice and a full split save. Domi very quick. Holmberg actually received the pass. He should have fired it right away. Instead, he had to stop it and then shot it. But Georgiev comes across. That was a great stop. Leaf prices it'll cost now. Yeah, it's a little crazy right now. Domi is having a good game. He's playing really well, and it's nice to see. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Welcome to our community. Giordano trying to help get it out. It comes to the line. Here comes Toronto. Cutting across to the middle. Taking a look. Marner. Now he's going to go far side. Back to McCabe. To the top of the line to Liljegren. To Marner. Marner took a shot. Tried to thread it through. Couldn't do it. Matthews can't get there. Matthews and Knives had Avalanche players all over them. The refs letting them play. No call. Finally, they're going to come in offside. Refs just letting it go. And I'm okay with that. If you're going to let them go, if you're going to let it go on both sides, that's fine. But please do not call a little chintzy play. If you're gonna let a hook and a stick to the hands go when Matthews has a potential scoring opportunity, then you cannot call something chintzy a little later on. We will get upset. This one coming around, playing it through behind the net now. Toronto setting it up. Giordano trying to call out some directions. They're looking to get this one set. Gio now waiting. He's going to go high off the boards. Tried to have Benoit knock it down. Instead, it passed and went to Gregor. Gregor put it to the open side, not deep. Domi appears to be battling. He needs a goal. So he got that goal earlier, but he could use another one. Domi's been looking real solid. And the Avs going to put this one in, I think, on the offside yet again. So I like how they're playing. I like how Toronto continues to be battling, continuing to put pressure. They're playing a much better defensive game right now than they played the other night. So they are on a roll. There's some good stuff. Some really good stuff right now. Off the draw. This one going to be coming around. Makar putting it in deep. Cogliano going in with a hit on Liljegren. This one coming around and through. On the move. This is going to be chipped out and down the ice. This will probably be an icing call. And yes, it will be. So we got icing against Toronto. It's coming back into their own zone. I do want to take this moment just to say, if you have not yet shared out our stream, you can help us and support us by clicking the little share button and just putting it on Twitter. If you put it on Twitter or Instagram, use hashtag Leafs Forever. Put it on Discord, Reddit, whatever social circles you're on. Drop it on your Facebook timelines. It helps us out so much, just spreading the word of mouth. So thank you so much in advance for hitting that share button for us. Coming right in front for Rantanen. He couldn't get the shot off. Toronto going to tackle their man. They're going to get a call. So Drouin goes down. Toronto's going to get a call here. And that definitely was. Giordano definitely wrapped him up and hauled the man down. But again, you let the call on Matthews go. This is definitely a penalty, but you got to call them both ways, ref. Giordano had his man tied up. But it is a good, sometimes when the other team has the puck in your net, in your end, and you're outnumbered or you feel like you're at the end of a shift, sometimes taking those penalties is a good thing because it could end up as a goal. Colorado player goes down. Looks like they got high sticked off the draw. Another penalty coming up to Toronto. Right in front, and Colorado scores. Tic-tac-toe. Wow. So right off the draw, the Colorado player gets high sticked in the face. They were battling. Kempf got him on the face. He goes down. Everybody was kind of just standing around. When they saw the arm is up, all the Leaf players just stopped skating. They stood still. And Colton makes a nice play. MacKinnon to Colton to Drouin, and he puts it in. I don't know why all the Leafs completely just stopped moving. And now there's another power play coming up here. So what a bizarre play here. MacKinnon actually tried to turn over the puck to get a whistle, and the Leafs let it go, and it turned into a goal. So not good play at all. Yeah, I mean, you can't stop until you hear a whistle. So I don't blame that on Jonesy at all. That's just a bad penalty killing miscommunication. Nylander going to steal it. Now he has it taken away, and Brody going to back him up and send this one down the ice. Third is going to be rough. We'll see. The penalty kill has been bad. Makar coming in with a shot. Jones with the save. He's going to dive on that one, smother it up, and hang on to it. Hayden, how long did it take you to to think that you'd actually say you missed Hall? Who thought they'd ever be saying we missed Justin Hall? But Justin Hall was a very key piece on those penalty kills. Oh no, it's 3-1 again. 1:24 to go on the power play. Colorado has the puck. Working this run around, back to the line. Avs coming across. Right out in front. It's there. Jones makes a stop. Big save there. Point blank right in front of the net. This coming around. Toronto. Benoit going to send this one all the way down the ice. Wow. Puck came right out in front. I don't think Colorado player realized he was there and had it all by himself. Great play. This coming around. Colorado bringing it right back in. Back to the line. Here's Makar. Makar taking a look. Going down low. Going to deliver it behind. And Rantanen missed that pass. They're going to chip it around. I agree, Jeff. We got this. We got it. Accidents happen. Things happen. This coming down the ice. That's true, Rick. They need to get going. It's way too quiet in that building. That's something, unfortunately, we see too much of in Toronto. MacKinnon curling around, feeding it back to the line. Here's a shot. Jones tracking it, making a nice save. This coming out. 15 seconds to go. This is a much better penalty kill here by the Leafs. Playing this one around. Onyx says, let's get that wave going. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. Big wave. Hey, and here's Nylander. Nylander has it. Power play has expired. Hey, we are at even strength now. 4 shots on that power play. This is how we get hurt as the refs don't call both sides. Yeah, let's see if they redeem themselves. They let that Matthews play go. Let's see if they give us an even up call. This coming around back over the line. MacKinnon in there. He's digging. This coming through. Riley trying to hang on to it. Liljegren going to play this over to Domi. Domi taking a look. Feeds this one back to Liljegren. Liljegren across ice. 5 likes away from 100. If you haven't hit that like yet, now's the time. Hit that thumbs up. Manson, he's waiting. This is going to be played along, and it's going to come all the way down. McKay back to pick this one up. He's going to turn and send. Power play starting to flicker. Highway. Oh, power. Roger, stay safe. I hope your power lasts for you. Here's a toe drag and a shot. Now we got a penalty coming up to Colorado. McKinnon's going to touch it up, and there we go. The trip is being called, so good job, officials. Good job, officials, calling that even up play. 2 minutes tripping. So Toronto now gets a chance on the power play. Let's see if they can do it. But of course, first they're going to go to a commercial break. Let's see what they can do on this power play coming up. Taking a look, I'm just going to refresh these stats here. Toronto so far in this period has only had 3 shots on net. The Avs have had 8. So they got to start moving the puck more. They've also lost a lot of faceoffs. They've come down from almost 56% to they're about 51.5% in the faceoff draw. So Toronto definitely has slowed down after a hot start, after a quick start in this period. The Avs have very quietly taken over. It's Logan O'Connor who's getting the call. He's going to the box. Down here we got Plummer with 30 centimeters of snow, now getting colder temps. Ooh, cartoons, stay safe. We got a ton of snow last night as well. Had to get out early and shovel it up. And with those temps dropping, a lot of the water, because we did see some rain as well, a lot of the water now starting to freeze. So definitely, wherever you are, whatever weather you're battling with, make sure you're taking precautions and staying safe. They have to learn to play 60 minutes. That they do. Absolutely. You got to watch. You got to play a full game. Playing 2 periods just isn't going to get the job done. Charlie, hello there. Welcome to the show. 1 like away from 100. Who's it going to be? Who's going to put us over the century mark in likes? Go ahead and click on that like. Dallas, what's going on, Dallas? Hope you're having a good evening at the Hangout. Hello to everybody there with you. And there it is, over 100 likes. We've done it. Thank you so much. Congratulations to one and all. What? 100 likes is our target every day. That helps trigger the YouTube algorithm to get going. That's why we ask that you hit those likes, and we try to get them as early in the show as we can. Coming around right off the draw, it's actually going to roll in on the goaltender. So Georgiev's going to hang on to that one. Let's update this here. So the Leafs went 3 for 3. They are 5 for 11 in their last 4 games on the power play. Of course, most of those coming against San Jose. So let's see how they can now do it against a better team. Can they get themselves going? We certainly hope so. Coming inside of the net, jamming at it, trying to put it through. This going into the corner. Tavares battling hard. Coming around, Matthews can't pick it up. Colorado does. Here comes Colorado up to Cogliano. Short-handed. You're going to drop it here from Makar. Makar with a shot, and Jones going to make a nice save and hang on to it. Why is it that Colorado has the better shot attempt here while the Leafs are on the power play? That's funny, Onyx. Yeah, Rick, it really does. They got to get something going. Canadian white trash guy. The perfect timing. Nylander going to bounce this one back. Marner going to reverse it around over to Riley. Just some sloppy passing here, boys. Let's get it going. He keeps 6. Makar is unreal. He is so good. Nylander going to bring this one in. Going to send it to Marner down low. He can't get it. Now it comes around. Marner misses it again. Trying to get it over. Marner on his knees. He's going to bat it over to Matthews. Matthews sends this to the line for Riley. Riley cross ice to Nylander. They're going to switch spots. Now it comes to Riley again. He shoots. That misses. It's high, and it's going to come all the way down the ice. Sharp angle shot, not a good shot. 40 seconds to go. Nylander back with the puck. Leafs not setting themselves up for success here on the power play. Going to drop this back to Domi. Domi going to fly in. Don't get sloppy. That's right. They got to keep it up. Here's Bertuzzi with a snipe, and he misses. Going to come to the line. Liljegren's going to hold that one in. Coming around far side, Giordano coming up on the pinch, and the Avs get it out. Domi's going to pitch it over to Yarncroc. He's going to bring it right back in. 15 seconds to go on the power play. The Leafs never really were able to get anything set up. Here's Domi setting it for Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi, instead of having his stick on the ice, had his stick about his chin level. Yarncroc feeding it back to the line. 1 second. Power play is over. Shot coming through. That sails just wide. So the Leafs amount to 2 shots on the power play. Neither of them were very good. Here's Liljegren with it. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. That's a good choice the way he's playing right now. Domi is looking real fine. Back with it. The Avs in their own zone. They're going to play this one up. Leafs get intercepted by the red line. Pass ahead for Gregor. Kind of hopped off his stick, and the Avs going to turn it the other way. Here comes MacKinnon. Tries to feed it across. Jonesy with an outstretched arm got a blocker on it, knocking that one down. Wow. You know what I think we need to do? I think it's time we flood this chat. Let's get those Go Leafs Go in there. Flood it up. Let's get these Leafs to wake up and get themselves going. Leafs going to change it up here as the puck rolls in on Georgiev. They're going to move this up. Taves setting it up ice. 20 shots now for Toronto. Marlena, welcome in. There it is. The Go Leafs Go are coming. Colin wants a wave. So let's put it in. Get the Go Leafs Go going. Get the wave going. Hey, get those hands up. We're putting it out there. We're turning the tone of the atmosphere. Here's Tavares with it. And they're going to call him on the offside. Of course, JT. Love seeing those Leaf logos come up. Let me get in there as well. Let me get that Go Leafs Go. I'll get my own Go Leafs Go in there. JDA, Jordan's Disney Adventures. What's up, brother? How are you doing this evening? Go Leafs Go. Go. You know what? What am I doing? Why aren't I? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's get them going. Let's wake these guys up. It's time to turn the tides. Take the momentum away from the Avs. Get things going. 17 months for JDA. Unbelievable. Thank you, Sam, for your continued awesomeness. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you and all of our channel members. Thank you so much. Thank you. There it is, hitting that subscribe button. Thank you, new subscriber. Welcome to our community. Thank you for being a part of it. Panthers 9-game winning streak finally ended. Yeah, but hey, Panthers, what a streak. Panthers were awesome. Hecto, what's going on? Welcome to the show. I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. Hope you are doing well. So is the core four taking the day off? Yeah, I think they all submitted their vacation day requests for the same day, Hayden. It's not really working out for them. To beat this team, you have to match speed and will. Mark, absolutely. And they were doing it in the first, but they've kind of fallen off of it here in the second. Adrian, what's going on? Bedard out with a jaw injury. Yeah, the broken jaw. Had to have surgery. He's going to miss some time, which is unfortunate because he was doing some good things. He was doing some really good things. Sheldon, what's going on? Would you rather face Florida or Boston? Ooh. Oh, Sheldon, that is a very good question. We're probably going to end up facing one of them. God, I don't know. Depends. It depends who gets hot right at the end of the year. This coming around. Here comes Colorado again. The Avs walking in. Long shot. That one's going to sail high. Over the net, the Avs pick it up. That's the funny thing about hockey. is we could say Florida, we could say Boston right now, but at the end of the season, depending on who's hot, depending on injury situation, all of that stuff comes into play. And I don't ever want to hear a "we want Florida" chant again, because boy, didn't that backfire. Sam picked Florida, that way you win even if you lose. Yeah, but Onyx, I I agree. I love when they meet up because then I'm happy either way. But I'd like to see them meet in a later round. I'd like to see them both get past the first round. It was a great second round matchup. Unfortunately, Toronto just getting over that hump of winning in the first round, moving into the second, and everything else. They just had that big sigh, right? That weight came off the shoulders. They lost the chip, and Florida took it to them. Here's Nylander. Nylander coming down, picking up the puck, stripping it away, going around the net. He's going to feed it over to Matthews. Matthews couldn't get that shot off. Marner can't get there either. This one going to come, and here comes the Avs. The Avs flying. Quick shot going back for the backdoor feed. Tip in was missed. Avs still fighting for it. Coming back to the line. Avs going to tee it up with a shot. Big shot, and they score. Colorado doing it with that will, speed, and grit. They came in, they put a big blast. Jonesy came out. He tried to come across and make the save. He was in the position. The Avs just kept fighting here. Colorado took an initial shot. It got blocked in front of the net. Jonesy unfortunately went down to make the initial save, and the puck off the block came right to Rantanen, and Rantanen put it in the empty net. Jonesy could not recover and get over fast enough. So Rantanen, right position, right time, and just like that, 2 second period goals make it 3-2. And we still got 6.5 minutes to go here. Wow. Panthers were on a roll like the 14 Kings. Yeah, they were. They sure were. That's why we never get too excited. Listen, the Colorado Avalanche have 13 comeback wins this year, which is the second most in the league. So you cannot keep them out. I know, keep 6. Man, that would really, really make them that much stronger. And Georgiev, not that I want to take anything away from Georgiev, he's not the greatest goalie in the world. So had they had a little bit of a better tender, they would, their record would be scary good. It's already scary good. It would be even better. Johnson going to flip this one to the line. We're under 6 minutes to go now. Playing this one around. Domi trying to play it back to the point. Here's a shot, gets knocked down in front. This line is certainly using the point for a lot of shots now, which is good. Come on, Leafs. Let's wake it up. Let's get it going. We're going to turn the hat around for the remainder of the period here. See if that helps them out. Leafs going to bring this one back in. Sending it around. Trying to get through. Holmberg, he gets tripped up. And the Avs going to bring this one out. Over to Brody. Brody waiting for everyone to come out. Now he's going to put this puck right back in. In the side, Avs winning these little puck battles. Bertuzzi coming in. He's going to send it around. Avs steal it yet again. They're going to play this off the glass all the way down the ice. Riley trying to fight through, and he does. He gets there ahead of O'Connor, and it is an icing call. Keeps teams seem to let their foot off the gas. Yeah, they can't keep up the pace of play the whole game. Their intensity seems to get the wobbles, if you will, throughout. Weak on checkers at both ends. You need every line to win the cup. That's a very valid point. You do need every line to get going. Leafs win the draw right away. They blast it towards the net. Picked up. Here's Tavares. Tavares gets tripped up. Where's the call? O'Connor takes Tavares right down. No call. Come on, refs. That is terrible. Ooh, we need 2 fast goals. Absolutely, we do. Trying to bring this one around. Yeah, that's right, Sheldon. Come on. MacKinnon with this puck. There it is. Mark's found the referees. They're having their Dippin' Dots. That's why they missed the call. Tavares trying to steal this puck around. He can't do it. Back to the line, setting it up. Across with a one-timer. That one goes just wide. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go in this second period. 22-18. The shot's on net. The Avs come in almost on the offside. They're going to back this one up as Bertuzzi's going to go off. They're going to make some changes. Nylander, I believe, is going to go off as well. Makar hanging on to this puck as everybody's getting regrouped and resituated. And now here come the Avalanche again. They are on the way up and in. Going to drive through side of the net. Coming around. Liljegren, big shove from behind. That could have been a dangerous play by Cogliano. Coming out. What is the ref wearing? What is the ref wearing? A Raider hat? Oh, I have to see it again next time it comes up. Oh, big jam. Come on. None of that now. None of that now. Putting this one around. Liljegren's going to put it right back in. Let's go Toronto as they put it on. Close call there. Knives is battling. Gets it to Matthews. Matthews rips this around the boards. Coming around through. Marner puts it in. It goes off a skate and into the corner. All three Leafs were bunched up together there. Now they spread out. Marner trying to get back, and he does. Benoit. Look out. Benoit turned it over. Coming around behind the net. The Avs cycling through. Avs still with it. O'Connor putting it to the line. The Avs putting it right back in. Down there for Curvanta. Finally, McCabe is going to knock it to the line, and the Leafs get this one out. It has been all Avs here. They got to wake up, Leafs. Come on. Do you think Matthews has a good chance of winning the Hart this year? I do. I really do. He absolutely, I mean, he will probably always be in contention for the most part. Let's go, Leafs. Don't blow it. I am doing great, Fred. I hope you're doing well as well. And of course, welcome in. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome to our community. With 1:45 to go, Toronto struggling here in this second period. Here comes the Avs again, passing it back around. They're setting up. Toronto just always seems to be reaching for the puck and missing it. Back to the line. Here's a long shot in front. Jonesy dropped down. Rebound. Big juicy rebound. Backhand. Now he gobbles it up and hangs on to it. Jonesy coming through. Wow. Pair of Life, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. They're going to go to a commercial break, and the Leafs could use a little breather here so they can regroup and figure things out. Thanks, Bon. You as well. Take care and all the best. Again, thanks so much for coming in. If you are just joining us, welcome to the show. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 experience, where we like to call hockey our way and have a lot of fun doing it. It's also the channel where you get the most hockey interaction. I can promise you that. We like to have a lot of fun. We like to talk the talk. We like to hear what you have to say. So you are a big part of our show. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, if you have not yet hit that thumbs up, please do. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe. 4 subscribers away from 9310. I was pumped after the Black Crowes open song. The Black Crowes open song. Which song? You mean the hype video song? I don't think it's a Black Crowes song. But you mean like in the hype video that I run? That song? Seems like Jones is the only guy playing great for the Leafs out there. Jones is playing well. The Leafs are doing okay. They've slowed it down. Holmberg, gotta say, Holmberg is really impressing me. Who's your favorite? Where did that go? Who's your favorite player on the Leafs? Which prospect are you most excited for? Sheldon, great questions. Right now, Matthew Nyes is one of my favorite players to watch right now on this team. He's got a nice shot. He's got moves. He's big. He's physical. He's a well-rounded player. I really like what I'm seeing from Matthew Knies, which is why I'm sporting the Knies jersey tonight. Sporting the Knies jersey. He is one of my faves to watch. In regards of prospects, oof, that's a good question. I mean, I was excited. I still call Nick Robertson a prospect because he hasn't really been given a full chance. He was one of those guys I was most excited to see. My fear for the Leafs and with any prospects they have in their camp is they don't really seem to get a good chance. Um, I'm really impressed with Forberg. He had 4 goals last night. He's going to be very exciting if he gets a good chance. The Leafs definitely have some good prospects there. No, the Hockey Night in Canada startup. Oh, the actual Hockey Night one. Gotcha. No, I don't have that. I don't have that. That intro I could play. This one going to be dumped in, down in the corner. Taves with it. 37 seconds to go. Going to move this one around. I like the Black Crows. Black Crows are pretty good. Here's Nylander coming in. Sharp angle shot. Rebound is there. Matthews trying to tap in the rebound. Cannot do it. So Toronto finally able to get a couple of opportunities here at the end of the period. We got about 30 seconds left to go. 7-0 KC. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, please do keep us updated on the football game, on how that's going. 7-0 KC. Domi coming in to take this draw. Domi there with Nylander and Holmberg. So Nylander moving down to this line, kind of juggling around. Side of the net, Avs with it. They're going to say it back to the point. Coming across, spinning around. Avs turn it over and can't get it to Nylander. Nylander had a chance to break free, but he couldn't. 8 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. Jordan bringing up the pickle man, and that's the buzzer. 2 periods are in the books. 3 goals in the first for Toronto, 2 in the second. It's a 3-2 game. Let's go back to the intermission. All right, here we are. Let's update this score here. 3-2. Now is also a good time if you notice your screen is lagging behind. If you are not with the live button, if your button is not red, go ahead and click the live button. That will catch you up. Make sure it is always red so you do not fall behind. All right, these stats. Your goal scorers in that period, it was Jonathan Drouin, his 10th on the power play from Colton and MacKinnon. Then it was Rantanen from Girard. 8 shots in that period for Toronto, 13 for Colorado, bringing the totals to 23 for the Leafs, 20 for the Avs. Face-offs, where Toronto had a 56% lead before, it is now even, 50-50. So it just shows that they did not have a good period in the face-offs. Toronto goes 0 for 1 on the power play. The Avs go 1 for 2. 21 hits for Toronto, 22 for the Avalanche. Block shots, Toronto with 13, Avs with 8. 11 giveaways. That is just a bad number. 4 giveaways for Colorado. 7 takeaways, though, for Toronto. That's good. 5 for the Avalanche. If we take a peek and let's refresh our Edit Town scoreboard here. End of the second, still 2-0 Carolina Hurricanes. Kraken 4-3 over the Blue Jackets. End of the second. Red Wings now towards the end of the second take a 4-1 lead over the Kings. Still 1-0 Montreal over the Oilers. Lightning 3-1 now over the Ducks. End of the second. 2-0 Flyers over the Jets. 0-0 Stars and Hawks. Excuse me. Arizona 3-0 over the Minnesota Wild. 0-0 Islanders and Predators. 1-1 Blues and Bruins. And that are all the games in progress. Let me just flip back over to our news outlet real quick. There were a couple other stories we wanted to get to, I think. Interesting. The Columbus Blue Jackets and Golvis Elvis Merzlikins have mutually agreed to find him a new scenario. Lincoln says he doesn't want to formally request a trade. I love Columbus. I love these guys. I grew up here, but I am not a backup goaltender. So it is very safe to say that Elvis Merzlikins is being shopped around. And you know, when he gets traded, the Elvis has left the building. Jokes are going to be flying. But I wonder if that's a potential pickup for the Maple Leafs. Could they get a deal done for Merzlikins and bring him over here? Let's take a look. What is his salary? Let's go Columbus. Let's see, what is Merzlikins bringing in? Because he is a goaltender with a ton of promise and upside. He is 29 years of age. He has, wow, he's still got time on his contract. He signed up till 2026-27 at $5.4 million. So he's got some good term. Price is, middle of the road for a starting goaltender. Stat-wise, if we take a look and see how he's done, now Columbus hasn't been great, and neither has Elvis. 30, do they not list the wins here? They just win games played and goals against. Yeah, so last year he started 30 games, put up a 4.23. In 21-22, he started 59 games. He had a 9.907, and he had a 3.22. So he had a good year then, but he's been playing mostly split squad or backup. So it'll be interesting to see if Merzlikins is actually around. There's some decent term there. We will even do a swap for Sammy. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. I think in order to trade Sammy, right now he's got no trade value. We know that because when they put him on waivers, nobody went to pick him up. So Sammy has to get some good playing time under his belt to show that he has some value. Not stealing Strome. Biggest surprise this season, lack of goals by Alex Ovechkin. That is definitely a surprise. I did not see that one coming at all. Talking about Markstrom. Okay. Markstrom. That's, I was going to say one of the rumors I've been hearing lately is Markstrom and potentially a Toronto a target for Markstrom, but I don't know about that one. But here's a surprise. The Chicago Blackhawks have extended Nick Foligno for a 2-year, $9 million contract extension, $4.5 million per season. Now listen, we all know Nick Foligno came to the rescue of Connor Bedard. A couple of times he's jumped in and got in those fights. But Nick Foligno is not worth $4.5 million a year, at least in my opinion. I don't think he is. But Chicago, they're rebuilding. They need to protect their star. So it's an interesting pickup. Another interesting move is expect the Montreal Canadiens to trade Sean Monahan prior to the trade deadline. The Canadiens signed Sean Monahan. They had an agreement that they would trade him when the time is right if the team was not performing and to a contending team. So Sean Monahan could be on the move. That would be a great pickup for anybody. I like Sean Monahan a lot. We mentioned Connor Bedard. We talked earlier about his injury. He's going to be out for a while. And on unfortunate news, the Anaheim Ducks have had to put Trevor Zegras out. He's going to miss 6 to 8 weeks with a broken ankle. He needs to have surgery in the near future. That is really, really unfortunate. Trevor Zegras, future star. He's had a tough time going. He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks with that ankle injury. So that is going to be tough. What about Pettersson getting 4 game-winning goals in a row? Listen, Pettersson is just doing some unbelievable things. I mean, Vancouver has so much talent right now, and they all seem to be putting it together at the same time, which is amazing. I mean, they are a solid team. Another available piece is Jake Gunsel. the Pittsburgh Penguins are shopping Gunsel around, and it's believed that they're asking for a roster player, a first round pick, and a top tier prospect for Jake Gunsel. I think the asking price might be a little high, but it's going to be interesting. The other big trade proposal going around, potentially involving Jake Gunsel, is the Vancouver Canucks moving Andrei Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko with a retained salary at Ratty and their 24 first rounder in exchange for Gunsel and a fifth round pick. I don't know about that. I mean, I know Vancouver, with how they're playing, you want to start now bringing in some additional pieces that really could support you well for a playoff run. Kuzmenko, I think, is going to have a nice future, but that's a lot to give up for Gunsel. So we'll see if that actually comes to fruition and if the change is there. When are we going to dress for the Leafs and show? Right, Jordan? Jordan, I got to get more time on the exercise bike. Got to get the legs back into hockey shape. um, some other news, and probably the last news story we'll mention today, because this happened a couple of days ago, but we always like to bring you the latest of the PWHL. And a big congratulations to Marie-Philippe Poulin, who scored her very first PWHL hat trick. She is a superstar, usually one of the leaders of the Team Canada women's team. She had her first hat trick in the PWHL, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many to come. So those are some news and rumors of what's going around in the league right now. This Toronto team has some interesting things to do. They got to figure out a way. Excuse me. They got to figure out a way of getting back in this hockey game. Now you're saying, Sam, but they have the lead. They're in this hockey game. I mean, they got to figure out a way of getting back and getting control of this hockey game. The Avs absolutely controlled the pace of play in the second period. Toronto did not look good in the second period. Not getting a lot of shots on net, only 8 in that period versus 15 the period before. Now we'll say the Avs did a nice job defensively, cutting off Toronto, holding them kind of at bay, and Toronto really needs to get kind of back up and going. So let me ask you guys the question. In this locker room right now, who is the leader? Who is the player that is going to rally this team? Who is the one that's going to stand up and say, let's go, boys. It's time to wake up, time to get going, give that rah-rah speech. Who do you think it is going to be? I'm curious. Marlies have 3 forwards at point per game pace. Forward, Steves, Bellows. They need to sign. Yeah, listen, Bellows, I had high hopes on him. I know he kind of disappointed out of the gate, but he's playing some good hockey right now. I'd like to see them be able to have him hang around for a little bit and see, what he can actually do. Give him a chance at the NHL level. It would be interesting. Obviously, it wouldn't be this year. It would be more in the preseason next year, but it would certainly be interesting. All right, let's see. Marner, you think Marner's the guy that's going to stand up and get in there? That's an interesting pick. Sam, if you want you back and legs to feel young again, wear moccasins and run the field in the woods. Yeah, that would do it for sure. Nyes has slowed down. I still think they put Marner and Domi on the line. Hayden, I'd love to see it. I think we said that from day one. We'd love to see Marner and Domi together. Domi, seeing Domi get up and say something, I could see that. Captain Tavares. Tavares, I have a hard time picturing Tavares do that. I see him more as the quiet leader. Riley, I could see doing that. Riley getting up there. Domi, a lot of love for Domi. That would be interesting. Love to see this Leafs team with another coach running it. Yeah, and I mean, that's a great point, Curtis. When it comes down to it, do the Leafs Are the Leafs struggles because of the coach? Are the Leafs struggles because their players just not buying into it? I'd be curious to see what somebody else could do with the same squad. Would it make a huge difference? Exciter, what's going on? Thank you for the update. 10-7. KC now. It sounds like a good game. Lee, it looks at right now. It really looks at. I mean, coach does not like Robertson for whatever reason. And Holmberg is playing really good hockey right now. And so it's unfortunate that Robertson is lost. I think you got to move him. I think he's proven that he's got some good trade value. So let's move him while we can, because he's a restricted free agent next year. And he's only played 25 games. He's got 12 points in 25 games, 6 goals, 6 assists. And I'm okay with that, considering what's his average time on ice? Like 8 minutes? He gets no time to play. Excuse me. I think the players need to wake up and smell the coffee. Absolutely, they do. They really need to figure things out. Miami just scored. All right. It's good game. Looks like it's going to be maybe Robertson and Timmins. Yeah, like Timmins was another one. Remember how good Timmins was in the preseason? I know he had that injury, and then obviously, he came back and he wasn't at the same level, but Timmins was really good. I think our defense next year is going to look different, right? We know TJ Brody. There's no way they're re-signing him. Not at $5 million. So I expect Brody to be gone. I expect Giordano to be gone. Lagesson is also a UFA. I hope they extend him. He deserves some money. Giordano, I think you could kind of give him an office job, right? Give him as a coach, coaching staff job. That would be good. Onyx dropping those Timmies. Need my Tims. But I think, if you take Brody out of the equation, you take Giordano out of the equation, there is 2 opportunities where you could have a Lagesson and a Timmins kind of step up, and there's still room, even if you went and you made a move and you brought in another big defender, there's still opportunity there. So I think our defense is going to look real different next year. I'm just curious to see how they're going to put it together and what it's going to look like, and can they do something before the deadline? Right? When you talk about some of the forwards, some of them players there in the Marlies, I mean, there's a lot of good talent. Let's scroll back here. Marner is a leader. This team is in trouble. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at, Curtis, for sure. Gio is a bargain if he can still play. I agree. Listen, at his age, what he's doing, I mean, it's awesome. It's how the Leafs play the players. It's why ex-Leafs are successful. Yeah. Benoit deserves it. He's been playing great. Let's get Domi Power going. I think Keefe has a habit of trying to win with small lead problems. Yeah, the momentum swings can kill you. And bring up Cliffy. So, you know what, Rick? That's something we kind of said earlier in the season when they first signed Ryan Reeves. My reaction was, why the heck would you spend the money on Ryan Reeves when you have Kyle Clifford at $762,000? Like, why do you go and sign Ryan Reeves for 1.35 when you have Kyle Clifford, who has proven that he can still fight and he still be scrappy? I would take Clifford over Reeves any time of the year. I know he's being a leader down there. I don't get it all. But I mean, there's so much to look forward to, and I hate talking down in the future when we're in the season right now. But what Easton Cowan is doing, I mean, he's looking so good. What Hiravainen, I mean, he looks good. Tvorberg looks good. Minton, I'm personally not sold on. Alex Steves, of course, he's going to have a bright future. He's a little small. Abruizi, I'm not 100% sold on, but he looks good. On the defensive side, Topi Nimala looks good. I really like William Villeneuve and Marshall Raffai. I like those guys a lot. So there is definitely a bright future of talent. It's a matter of how they develop. Can they develop them and make them into NHL caliber players? Yeah, Mark, it was a big, big mistake to bring in Reeves. Unfortunately, I think we're all in alignment on that one. Europeans bring down Domio Robertson. Game effect. This. Yeah, listen, Domio Robertson. Those two played so good together. Why not put those two in with Holmberg? Put those three together. That would be a line I'd like to see. Bruins Leafs semifinal. Hector, could happen. Very well could happen. All right, it's time for the third period. Thanks for hanging out after 40 minutes. 3-2. Let's see how this one is going to play out. This should be a real fun third period. Thank you so much to everybody who's come in and hit that subscribe button, as well as everybody who has hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it very, very much. Talking about the Boston Bruins, Anthony the Molar Man in the house. Anthony, what's going on, buddy? Hope you are doing well. Hope you're having a great trip out in Miami. Going to Miami. Let's go, TML. Knives needs a goal. Yeah, we need to get Knives going for sure. Spaceman, what's going on? Tough break for the Panthers tonight. But boy, what a streak they went on. Lala's Place, what's going on? I'm hoping Leafs win tonight. You and me both. Hopefully they can hang on to it. Hopefully they can get this one going. Your trip looked better. You know what, Anthony? We had so much fun, but it was so bloody cold. We were wearing long sleeve sweaters and jackets the whole time. It was cold, but we had a great time. Here we go. Third period is officially underway. And the Avs, Makar, he's going to lead this one off. He's going to drop it over to MacKinnon. MacKinnon going to put on the brakes, spinning around, sending it back to the line, sending it in. Oh, boy. That one was sitting there off the post. Riley just saved the goal. Riley just pulled that one off the line. Nice play there by the All-Star. Here's Nylander. He's going to send it in. Matthews. He misses just wide with a chance. Since we won 9 straight. That's right, Spaceman. Spaceman, we had a great time when we were down there going to see the Panthers and the Rangers. That was so much fun. Warm now, cold later this week. You're there in the sweet spot. So this is going to come back. Going to be an icing call. Quick opportunity there. This Morgan Riley, good head on his shoulders. And Toronto coming real close. Matthews just fluttered on that one. It was a very, very sharp angle. In the Toronto zone. Avs going to win it. Put it towards the net. That one goes wide. Gerard, what's going on? Welcome in. Back in the Avs zone. They're going to turn around. 1 minute gone. And it's been a quick jump here in this third period. Gregor getting a stick on it. This is going to come back into the Leafs zone. Leafs turning around. Here's Benoit. Benoit going to play this one up. This is going to be tipped in. Gregor, he's waiting for it. He's going in on the forecheck, and Gregor comes up with the puck. Fakes it over to Kempf. Gregor still with it, still with it, still with it. Now he's going to send it down low to Kempf. Kempf looking around. Bobby Mack trying to get free in front. Gregor shaking the Avs player off. Here comes Gregor around. Took the reverse drop from Kempf, and Gregor went to play it back to the line, but nobody was there. Kempf going to give it back to Giordano. This line going to change it up. Good shift by the fourth line of Leafs. I can tell the Panthers aren't moving anywhere since they are built and made a lot of money. Yeah, Spaceman, they got it going. In that practice facility in downtown Fort Lauderdale, oh, it looks stunning. Looks real nice. And apparently, the players and the coaching staff are very happy with that new practice facility. Here's Giordano coming through, trying to make a play. And it's going to roll right in on Jones. Exactly 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Again, Avs have some jump. They certainly have some jump. This is game one of our back-to-back nights. We are right back here tomorrow night with an original 6 matchup. The Leafs and the Red Wings. They are going to go head-to-head, toe-to-toe. That's always fun whenever the Red Wings come to town. Going to play it across one-timer. Matthews going to block that with his feet. Trying to get it up to Nylander. Nylander going to play this out of the Leaf zone. Cannot get it far as Mikko Rantanen going to take it away. Nylander trying to strip it around. He's going to bank it back to the line for Riley. Riley going to put it in deep for Matthews in the corner. Matthews just missed it. Marner went a little too far. Nylander can't hold it in. Brody's got to back up and pick it up. Leafs need to get it together. Yeah, Adrian, they certainly do. They got to get this one going. Matthews to Marner. Marner going to put this one in the high slot, not deep. The Avs have 3 20-plus goal scorers this season, which is the most in the NHL. How many do the Leafs have? This one coming in. Down around in the corner. I want to verify that stat. This coming around. Oh, so the Leafs only have 2. The Nylander's got 21. Matthews has 33. Marner only has 17. Here comes Järnkrok. He's going to put this one in the corner. Nice defensive job by the Avalanche. They are starting to step it up. Ryan Johansson going to play this one up a little too far. Now it's stolen away by Logan O'Connor. Going to play this back around to Johansson. Sending it around. Big shot. Rebound was there. It's kicked aside. Back to the line. Held in here by Cogliano. Coming around behind the net. Picked up by Jake McCabe. Caber going to bring this one up. Just 2. Yeah, I thought there were 3, but that would be incorrect. Back around. Toronto trying to put it in front of the net. Stick got up high a little bit there on the Toronto player Tavares. No call, letting him go. Morgan, how's it going? Welcome in. That's right. Stop giving the puck away. Big puck going to be swung wide. Giordano going to play this down low in the corner. Tavares trying to come up with it. This is going to be played just wide and all the way down. Here's Giordano putting it across up to Nyes. Nice. Fancy little move. Nyes coming through. Here's Bertuzzi taking a shot. That one gets knocked down. Good chance, but Georgiev is there. Here comes MacKinnon the other way, dropping it for Rantanen. Rantanen coming in, sends it just wide of the net. The arm goes up. Leafs are going to take a penalty. Delayed penalty coming up. Working it through. Extra attacker for the Avalanche. Avs working it through. Rantanen coming in. Tavares is going to poke that away, and it's going to come out. Avs are going to bring it back to Taves, trying to get things set up. Ooh, I don't know. Curtis, it's going to be close. Marner is traditionally not a big goal scorer. He's more the setup man. The shot, Brody's going to knock it down. So Tavares is going to go over to the box. The Leafs shorthanded again. The Avs looked real good on their earlier power plays, so Toronto's got to figure this one away. Again, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. See if we can find 2 more subscribers tonight. Get us to 90 or 9310. So coach is having some words with the official. Some 4-letter words are exchanged. He is not happy. Colton in here, and here comes Järnkrok to take the draw. I know we have a lot of viewers who are watching us up on the TVs, so they're not able to get in on the chat. But I just want to acknowledge everybody who is watching on a device where they're not able to chat. Thank you for having us on. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. When you do have a chance to get on a phone or a computer, come over to our regular channel, check out our content, and we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Back to the line to Makar. He's going to play this across. Rantanen taking a look. Feeds it back. Makar. Oh, almost an interception. McCabe had his sights all over that one. Coming out in front, Järnkrok can't get it out. Great job to hold it in. Shot Rantanen, and he's stopped by Jonesy. Coming back around. This is going to be coming across. Sliding it in, a diving play. Giordano, great play there. He's looking tired right now. Long shift. Avs still with it in the Toronto zone. They're working this through. My stepdad just gave me, they had raised his arm, swear my new Tavares jersey, and he went to the box. Nice. This Toronto finally able to clear. Finally going to change their guys around. It's not embarrassing. They're just not playing very well right now. They had a very big first period, and they've kind of let the wind out of their sails a little bit. Marner trips on the boards, coming out in front. Jones had to be solid there. Marner was tripped by the invisible man who was summoned by the 3 amigos. Back to the line. Taking a look. Cross ice. putting it in off the blocker. Jones with a nice save. Coming around, trying to dig through. Getting it to the line. They're setting it up. Still 15 seconds to go in the penalty. This is the longest 2-minute penalty ever, it feels like. Kampf doing a nice job tying it up on the boards. Trying to get it through there. Comes to the line. Marner's trying to fish it out. Cannot do it. Coming around in front. Here's a one-timer that goes wide. 3 more Maple Leafs are going to the All-Star game. Yeah, we know Morgan Riley. Riley was invited. We know that William Nylander is going to go. He was the leading vote getter. Who was number 3, Morgan? Who am I missing? Here's Domi coming in. Domi gets tripped up. No call. Oh, my gosh. No, Connor the other way takes a shot. Jones makes a save. Wow. Domi trying to play in. It's coming in and going just wide. This is crazy. They score. They tie it up. Cogliano, I think. Did he put it in? Well, Matthews, yeah, I knew Matthews was going beforehand. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Not good play. First of all, Domi should have had a penalty called if he was hauled down before. Cogliano throws this one up, deflected. Jonesy just reaching, diving across for the top corner. Just could not get there in time. Another goal off a blocked shot. Another one. Toronto, 2 goals were given on blocked shots when Jonesy went to make the original save. The puck was knocked down, and the Avs were able to put it in a spot where Jonesy just could not get. All right, it's time for this team to get it going. You know what we have to do. You guys know what time it is. I said it last night. It only really works when they're losing, but I think we got to pull out the stops. It's bucket time. 3rd period, 12 minutes to go. It's bucket time. Nylander beats out the icing. There we go. Throwing it in front. Matthews can't get a stick on it. Cogliano, his 4th of the year from Manson and O'Connor. Another Leaf player. Matthews taken hard into the boards. He's slow to get up. Ref, blow your whistle. Manson drives Matthews hard into the boards. Matthews is shaken up. Why is there no call? This is ridiculous. The first period, I said the refs were being very good. This is absolutely ridiculous. Matthews, the star player, takes a cross check to the ribs. A blatant cross check to the ribs. On the side. Right on the side where they're open and exposed. Gets a big cross check in. Matthews goes down. Probably, my guess is probably knocked the wind out of him. That is a very dangerous spot for a cross check. So Matthews is slow to get up. It drew a crowd. But again, nobody did anything. When somebody cross-checks your superstar player like that, somebody needs to tackle the guy and pummel him to say, you cannot do that. The Leafs are letting guys take advantage of themselves. Right, Rick? Very easy call. That's a penalty in any league on any team. Absolutely atrocious that they did not call anything there. Turned off game the rest of the Saturday. Lee, it was brutal. Just brutal. The Leafs have 4 soft goal scorers, all soft European. Last I checked, Matthews is not European. Tavares is not European. So who is it you're referring to as the 4? He would be, Rick. He absolutely would be out there. He absolutely would be out there. The fact that nobody went on there, and I mean, that's the problem when you have Nylander and Marner as your line mates. None of those two are going to do anything. But that's where whoever's on defense, you got to come in. So Matthews is going to stay out there. Looks like he's okay. But he took that cross check hard into the ribs. It was almost the ribs and the sternum area. Sheldon Keefe is sitting there doing this. He's given the gears. So let's see how that impacts Matthews, because anytime, if you've ever had the wind knocked out of you, it hurts. Here's Marner coming to the front of the net. Matthews can't tip that one in. Georgiev makes a nice save. Here comes MacKinnon right back the other way. Riley doing a nice job on him. This coming around. Avs still with it. Backhanded cross shot. Brody's going to block that one. I don't think he intended to block it. It just kind of hit him. This coming around. Blended family. What's going on? Here comes Nylander coming through. He has the puck taken away. 11 minutes to go. The Avs have now really moved ahead in the shots. Here's Gregor coming in with a shot. That one's going to be high and wide. Toronto has only had 3 shots in this period. Not good enough. The Avs have been all over them. Oh, you got to be flipping kidding me right now. Rantanen draws a penalty. The Leafs get called for interference. McCabe gets called. So Liljegren gets a slash to the hand. No call. Now they're going to call this chintzy BS call. Liljegren with the puck. Drouin slashes him right on the thumb. No call at all. Then David Kempf is digging here. McCabe comes in. Now this is a stupid play. McCabe comes in and takes down Rantanen. He's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Liljegren is in a whole heap of pain on the bench after getting slashed in the hand. No calls. Absolutely ridiculous. This is atrocious. So here we go. The Avs back on the power play. Colton with it. Unbelievable. Let's take off the bucket till we're back at even strength. Playing this one around. Moving this one aside. Coming through. Taken away. Here's a shot knocked down in front. They're digging for it. Jonesy making some nice plays. Doing a good job. Makar's going to hold this one in. Putting it to the side of the net. Rantanen going to chip this out now. It's stolen by Nylander. Nylander passing it up to Yarncroc. Nylander wanted it back. He didn't get it. Giordano. Here come the Leafs shorthanded. Giordano taking the shot. What are you doing, guys? They missed the pass. Now here comes the Avs. 2-on-1 on the power play. 3 Leafs are caught. They get all the way back. Benoit there has it in the corner. He's digging for it. This is not good, boys. In the high slot. Cross back door. Great save by Jonesy. Toronto bats it out of the air and down the ice. Unbelievable. Great save by Jonesy. Horrible playing by these Leaf players. Nylander had a chance, and instead they gave it to the defenseman Giordano, who took a terrible shot, and 3 of the 4 Leaf players were caught down the ice. Playing this one around, 35 seconds to go. Leafs get it out of their own zone. It's time for the officials to wake up after missing so many calls. Here comes the Avs yet again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 penalties called on Toronto. Only 1 on Colorado. Colorado going cross ice. Dropping it to the line. Here's a blast wide of the net. Jones coming across. Knocks it down. Toronto picks it up. And David Kempf is just going to roll this one down. That's going to do it. Toronto has killed off this power play. Great job, Toronto. Now let's go. Officials owe 2 calls. They owe 2 calls to Toronto. Nyes coming around. Can't get this one through. McCabe is just hitting everything in sight. McCabe dropped 3 Av players on that shift. Great job, McCabe. Av bodies are flying everywhere. Toronto hitting them hard. Playing this one across. Georgiev comes out, hanging on to it. The Go Leafs Go chants are flooding around Scotiabank Arena. Let's get those Go Leaf Go chants going here. Bucket's coming back on. Can I trip the ref? That's funny. Let's go. 8 minutes to go here in this third period. We are working. We are digging. We are Toronto. They owe more than just 2 calls if we go back to the playoffs. Yeah, I just mean in this game. Oh, Georgiev tripped up. It was between his legs. Matthews coming through. Couldn't get the stick on it. Nylander drops it back to Matthews. Matthews cycling around. Matthews still with it. Gonna reverse this back down to Riley in front, looking for the tip. It was there, but they couldn't put it in. Matthews going down low to Nylander. Nylander behind the bench. Willie, he's gonna put it up. Here's a one-timer, and Georgiev is gonna glove that one down. Luke, what's going on? Welcome in. These guys are battling now. They're starting to get that intensity back up. The referees doing a horrible job, but Toronto is battling through it. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Thank you for joining us here on Saturday night. We appreciate you. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Will Be 12 Experience. We'll be right back here tomorrow night versus the Detroit Red Wings. We love our Leafs hockey. We just love good hockey. So thanks for being here. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. 2 subscribers away from 9310. Who's it going to be? Nazami, welcome in. Will be plus over. Will be the over 6.5. Oh, it will be. It will be because right now we're at 6 and the next goal puts it into the over. If Jones is going to go, my empty netter, the Leafs have to score first. Yeah, they do. Leafs got to get a goal. They got to pick it up and they got to put this one in. All right. You know what? I don't think, Leo, that someone is going to drop the gloves. I mean, McCabe would be that guy. Domi would be that guy. But it's not, Colorado isn't really a fighting team. I mean, yeah, you're going to drop them against Manson, drop them against O'Connor. I mean, those would probably be the guys. They've been the most physical. I mean, I like what McCabe brought after that last rush. He came out of the box and he put a bunch of hits down. That's what they got to do. They got to get back physical. Why do the officials dislike the Leafs? I don't know. Maybe the officials, they get their game allotment of tickets. Maybe they're always asking for more tickets and they're too expensive. So they take it out on the team by giving them penalties. All right, let's get the bucket back on. Whoop, that didn't feel good. Here we go. Let's go. We're going to finish this period strong. We got to put one more on the board. Let's get this one going. Let's get a wave going. Let's get that wave going. Get that good positive momentum out in there. 3, 2, 1. Hey, virtual wave time. Virtual wave time. Let's go. Flood that chat. Yarncroc has it behind the batch. Strap it in. All right, we'll get it done up. There it is. Those waves are coming. Out in front of the net. Holmberg is tripped up coming out from behind the net. Another no call. Yarncroc plays it back. Toronto in the neutral zone. Holmberg with it. Toronto's going to battle it up to the line. Domi with it. He's going to put it in. Here's Holmberg. Going to feed it across from the faceoff circle. Yarncroc from the slot. He shoots. It's there. Great block. Great block. Yarncroc. Going to feed this. It's there in the slot again. Toronto battling for it. Domi gets hold on to. Holmberg coming around. Hey, we'll keep it going. Keep it going. Here comes Colorado putting it back in. Great shift by the third line. Daily events, what's going on? Hoping they don't blow it. Benoit will crush somebody. Yeah, we'll see. Here it is turning over. Trying to put it through. Nylander, he gets pushed off the puck. Riley going to send this one in. He's had a nice game tonight. Marner sailing into the corner. Can't pick it up. Brody with this puck. He plays it to the line. Nylander with it. Feeds it back to Brody. Toronto creating some space now. Over to Morgan Riley. Riley going to chip this one in. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, go ahead and put your wave hands in the air. You've come in just as the wave is going around and around. Avs with this one. They're going to move this ahead. Avs walking into the Leaf zone. Draw pass. They're coming in. Riley trying to keep him to the outside. Nylander came back, made a great defensive play. Marner picks up the puck. He's looking around. Marner's taking it. He stops just over the line. He's looking to pass. He passes it right into the Avs stick. Now he cycles it down to Matthews. Matthews sending it down, calling it right now. Marner for a 600 point. That would be nice. Putting this one in the corner. Georgiev had to go upstairs to grab it and hang on to it. Wow. Georgiev going up. Great shift by the Domi line. This third line, again, has been one of the best lines of the night. And they're going to go to a commercial break. Every time we get momentum, they go to a commercial break. Holy cow. It's hot in that thing. Oh, Toronto's going to take this one down to the wire just like they like to do with us. They like to tease us. They like to have fun with us. But we are going to see them turn this one around. We can do it. They can do it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We just got to throw it out there. We got to get the Go Leafs Go going. We got to get the Leafs wins. Go Leafs Go. We absolutely can do this.
Let's make some noise!
Let's make some noise. Get it going. Get the organ music going. We can pull this one through. We can absolutely pull this one together. We just need to pull out all the stops. Cora, what's going on? Go Leafs Go. Now I have some hockey card packages I'm going to be putting together and getting out this week for a couple of our past winners. First day of spring, I'm burning my shovel. Mark, that's really funny. That's really funny. We want hockey. Let's get it going. Crank it up, Toronto. It's time to see what this team is made of. I do believe we only have one. That's right. We have not gotten any calls. A lot of missed calls. We got 5.5 to go here in the third period. Just getting back from commercial break. Right now, those power plays. 1 for 4 Colorado is. Toronto is 0 for 1. So in a game where really Toronto should have had at least 3 power plays. Now you can't wait for the refs to make a call. You can't. But they got to do their job. There's 2 teams. Here we go. 5.5 to go. Avs going to win this draw. They're going to bring this one back around. They're going to play this one up. Oh, it's on uncomfortable. All right. Liljegren has it. Liljegren being pushed around off the puck. Going to send this through. And here comes Domi. Domi flying. Domi cutting through. Sends it over for Yarncroc, and he can't get a stick on it. What speed by Domi again. If Robertson were there, he would have scored. Domi going to put this one around. The third line coming in here, getting some good minutes. Aiden's calling for that overtime. Go Leafs Go. That's right, Cora. Here we go. Liljegren going to play this up. Benoit going to carry this one in. Benoit going to roll this one down low. 4:40 to go. This is going to play around. It's going to come all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. So we're going to get a face-off in the Avs end of the ice. So Toronto with some opportunities here. With some opportunities. And that's what we like to see. So Domi's having a great game tonight. He's been absolutely flying. Toronto wins the draw. And oh, a terrible play there. Marner giving it away yet again. Giveaway Marner in full effect. Toronto going to play this off the boards, trying to put this one in. Nylander does, but not deep. And the Avs going to send it out. Brody catches, and now he's going to move it. Feeds it up to Matthews. Matthews coming in. He's fighting off his man. Matthews going into the corner. Gets it over to Nylander. Willie taking a look. Leaves it for Marner. Marner giving it back to Willie. Coming around behind. Matthews lets it go to Riley. Riley down behind the net. Putting it out in front. Matthews getting interfered with again. No call. Marner. What are you doing, Marner? More effort, please. Here's Nylander. Nylander with a good effort. He's carrying this around behind the net. Getting away from Makar. He turns. Shot gets blocked. Goes into the corner. Here's Marner. Marner tries to be pretty and feed it in front for Matthews. It doesn't connect. Here come the Avs back the other way. Dropping it across. Avs stopping. Face-off dot. They shoot. They score. Son of a gun. Unbelievable. Mitch Marner should be benched after his effort here in the last few minutes. Mitch Marner, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Great play here by Rantanen, or MacKinnon, excuse me. He got it at the face-off dot. McCabe came sliding across. He stopped. He pulled it back. He made an absolutely beauty of a shot. Whoop. Sorry, wrong team. Wrong team. 4 unanswered goals by Colorado. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Rantanen and Druin drawing the assists. Mitch Marner should be benched after this atrocious effort. When Sheldon Keefe sat David Kempf, ending his consecutive game streak, and said he's going to hold players accountable, I want to see him sit Mitch Marner for the next game. Here's Calle Yarncroc. He's going to throw a hit. This is going to be dumped down into the Toronto zone. Liljegren there to pick it up. He sends this one around. I'm down with these refs. Should not be paid. The refs have had a very bad third period. Marner has had a very bad third period. Unbelievable. Mitch Marner, if Mitch Marner gets voted to the All-Star game, I'm going to be very offended because he has had more bad games and cost the Leafs more games than his effort has won. Unbelievable. MacKinnon, 22 multi-point games this season, puts him first in the NHL. Avs looking for more. They're coming in. Battling through. The Leafs core 4 has disappeared. The top 2 lines have done nothing in this game. It's been the bottom 2 lines. The TV man says the Tavares line has only had 2 shifts in this third period, which makes sense because we have not seen a whole lot of them. Here comes Nylander. Nylander going to flip this one around. 1:48 to go. Here comes Marner. Why do you have Marner on? Here comes Nylander. Jones is going to the bench. Nylander coming all the way through. Shot is going wide. In a game where Georgiev has not been good, Toronto has just been worse. Nazgul, what's going on? The team just don't have the mental toughness to win. That is correct. Here comes Tavares. Tavares finally getting some playing time here in the third. Shot goes wide. Nylander going to hold it in. Stop behind the net. Feeding it over to Riley in front. Riley drops it for Marner. Marner shoots. That one goes wide. And they're going to bank it off. Marner, why didn't you go for the puck? Picked up by Nylander. Nylander taking a look. Head up. He's going to bring this one into Riley. Riley going to put it in the corner. Here's Tavares. He tries to feed it out. Does not connect. Toronto tripped up there, and the Avs going to clear this out and down the ice. No icing. 50 seconds to go. They got to move. They got to move.
Last minute of play in this period.
Here comes Matthews coming in. He has it taken away. They tried to clear. It hits a shin pad and stays in. Tay's going to wrap this around. Toronto nowhere to be found. Here comes Colorado with the empty net, and they hit the side. Riley going to rip this one around. You have 30 seconds to go, guys, and they can't control the puck. Colorado is teasing them right now. This is an atrocious effort. Toronto looking abysmal. They better play better than this tomorrow night against Detroit. You know we'll be live. We'll be here. Here they come again with an empty net. Colorado, that time they put it in. What a disaster third period for this Maple Leaf team. Absolutely ridiculous. Bertuzzi, atrocious. Marner, atrocious. This is absolutely insane. They pull the goaltender, and the people they put on the ice were the players who have been terrible. Absolutely terrible. You know what? Tavares was okay. I would bench Marner. I would bench Bertuzzi. Absolutely horrid to give up 5 straight goals, and the Colorado Avalanche is going to win another come from behind. They're one of the best in the league at come from behind wins. and they knock it down here. Great job, Colorado. Toronto with just an atrocious game. Tomorrow night, we are right back here with the Leafs and the Red Wings. I hope you'll join us for that. That should be a lot more fun. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. All right, we're going to take a look. I'm not going to go through and do all the stuff we normally do because I do want to rest my voice a little bit. We'll give you the full post game tomorrow night, but we will go through the goal scorers. Domi, his 4th. Riley, his 6th. Liljegren, his 2nd. And then that was it for Toronto. Then it was all Avs. Drouin, his 10th. Rantanen, his 22nd. Cogliano, his 4th. MacKinnon, his 23rd. And Colton, his 9th. And so that is going to do it here in Toronto. The Leafs, 5 consecutive goals. They lose 5-3. I want to thank all of our moderators and congratulate Onyx, our newest moderator. Thank you guys so much for everything you do and how you support us. I want to thank Richard and Beverly, our gifters tonight. Thank you so much for the super chats and the gifted memberships. We really, really appreciate it. We have lots of good games coming up this week. Of course, tomorrow, Detroit. Tuesday, we'll have the Leafs and the Oilers, a little bit of a later start. And of course, we'll have our State of the Channel member stream coming up later next week as well. Tomcat, what's going on? Thanks, everybody, so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. Have a good one. And go Leafs go. Good night, everybody.